mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame, I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame, I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time, is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. That's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. It's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, 8 on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, 8 on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, 8 on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, 8 on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment. better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights, that's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights, that's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights, that's when it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8.
Hey, welcome to Salina, where there was just 8 left. It's officially quarterfinals time in the Kansas Acacia State 4A Championships. We're at the Pizza Oven, the Tony's Pizza Event Center, the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center. We're in Salina, Kansas tonight for the quarterfinal matchup between the number 1 seed, the 25-0 Rock Creek Mustangs, and the number 8 seed, the Eudora Cardinals, and what's set to be an awesome matchup tonight. The winner will be moving on to the semifinals on Friday in Hutchinson at the Sports Arena for a chance to go back Saturday night at 6:30 to win the coveted Kansas Class 4A State Championship. Thank you so much for joining this exclusive coverage of Rock Creek Mustangs athletics right here on Backroads Broadcasting. I'm Tyler Jackson, joined aside by my main man, Mr. Logan Miner. It's a beautiful night, ready to rock and roll for some basketball. And my friend, this is, when Rock Creek lost the state championship game last year, they knew that the goal was tonight's and the next 3 nights to get that championship this year.
Yeah, you got to think they're ready to put their foot down, ready to get back to business as usual. You feel like they're going to come into this game prepared, start off hot from the get-go. So
absolutely, and we did mention it that this is the pregame on Backroads Broadcasting. We want to give a big shout out to our presenting sponsor, our pregame sponsor, Westie Fit Zone. If you're looking for a gym that works on your schedule, check out Westie's 24-hour Fit Zone, located at 318 Main Street in Westmoreland, Kansas, with 24-hour access. Westie's makes it an easy fit to fit a workout into your day, whether it's early morning, late at nights, or any time in between. Westie's 24-hour Fit Zone in Westmoreland, your gym, your schedule, your town. Find more at westiefitzone.com. So 25-0 is how we got here for the Mustangs. Again, they are the defending runner-up in Class 4A. They lost to McPherson last season in this very same building. McPherson lost earlier today. They lost to Atchison. So Atchison is one of 2 unbeaten teams, Rock Creek being the other one. But sitting on 25-0 on the season, the Rock Creek Mustangs opened up the year with a 74-23 win over Jefferson County North. and they set the tone for what would be high scoring and also great defense. Early in December, they picked up impressive wins over Sabetha, Marysville, Buhler, including a 66-29 victory over Buhler. That was at the inaugural Flurry on Flush, a really fantastic early season tournament at the inaugural tournament that was held at Rock Creek High School.
Absolutely, great tournament, and obviously one of those very impressive wins in that tournament came against Eudora, 68-61, the very same Cardinals team that we will face tonight here in the state quarterfinals.
Absolutely. Once the calendar turned from 2025, the Mustangs got 2026 hot, and they were just kind of dialed in from the beginning. They posted dominant wins over Abilene Clay Center and Chapman in the month of January, including an 83-28 victory over Chapman, and then they rounded out the month with a 100-37 victory over Wamego down the road against their rivals for the Battle of Potawatomi County.
And it's impressive, the consistency of how this team controls games. They've won so many of their contests by 20, 40, and as you alluded to with the Wamego game, even 60 points this season, which shows just how balanced and efficient their offense has been throughout the year.
Absolutely. And then February, as the regular season wrapped up, they kept wins rolling over Council Grove, Marysville, Abilene, Concordia, Chapman, Clay Center, and Wamego. So they got their second straight NCKL title, 2 years in the league, 2 championships. That was actually their third straight conference championship. 3 years ago, mind you, they were still in the Mid-East League. So 2 of the 2 for NCKL, then you throw the Mid-East on there, so they've got 3 conference championships in a row, which brought us to the postseason. They did round out the final Friday of the regular season right at the end of February in a really good matchup against the #1 seed in the West, who's actually also in the state tournaments, over the Pratt's Greenbacks, 71-63. They had to come back from behind in that one. They survived the thriller, and it really, truly got them ready to rock and roll as they hosted Sub-State last week. On Wednesday, took care of business against Lewisburg. And then, in case you missed it, the shot heard around the world. I mean, I heard Harry and Marv from Home Alone were on the broadcast for that one. I don't know, that's just what I heard. But they did beat heavyweights Bishop Miege 43-41 to punch their ticket to tonight's game against Eudora.
And I can confirm Harry and Marv were on the broadcast that night. But the Bishop Miege game really showed this team is not just a high-scoring team. When it comes down to it, the game gets tough. They can rely on their defense. They can get gritty when they need to and win those low-scoring affairs as well. Absolutely.
I have really adored this team. Of course, you have your starters, your seniors. You've got Gavin Rosa, who came in big with that final shot. You've got Peter Martini. You've got Ethan Tonzer. You've also got your other starters. You've also got number 34, Logan Klingenberg, the junior, coming in strong. Porter Gill has been pretty great. That's your starting 5. Has been for later on this season. But then the first 3 guys off the bench, you got Hudson Edelman, you have Zeb Brinson, you have Jackson Pindle that can come in. And when those 3 come in, you know it's the defensive specialists, because in the backcourt for the opposing team, man, they give them fits with the full court press that is just so tough to break.
Oh, and it's so much fun to watch, too. I love the intensity. It's always nice to have that depth. You can get your starters some rest. You've got reliable guys coming off the bench that are going to put quality minutes in for you, and it's fun to watch them do that.
Absolutely. So Rock Creek arrives tonight, once again with a perfect record, a balanced roster, and momentum on their quest for the 4A state championship. 25-0 on the season, the #1 ranked team in Class 4A. They're going to be battling a pretty good team in Eudora. I mean, Eudora's got some really good players that we'll be talking about as pregame rolls on, and we're going to be getting into the contest, kind of what to expect from this game. It's not going to be easy to get that state championship, but you know what? Rock Creek's here. That's how you survive and advance. 3 more wins is all they need to get that coveted Class 4A state championship. Tonight's pregame show on Backroads Broadcasting is powered by Rampage Academy. Pregame is brought to you also by Westy Fit Zone. Westy Fit Zone is committed to helping individuals improve their strength, health, and fitness in a supportive environment. Whether you're just starting your fitness journey or pushing towards new goals, the Westy Fit Zone has the equipment and atmosphere to help you succeed. Westy Fit Zone, proud supporters of USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs athletics, local communities, and also Backroads Broadcasting. Of course, thank you as well to Rampage Academy, the presenting sponsor of Backroads Broadcasting. All basketball season, Rampage Academy's been with us. They were with us all through football season as well. They specialize in speed, strength, and performance training, helping athletes develop the skills they need to compete at the highest level. Rampage Academy is proud to support local athletes and proud to power Backroads Broadcasting. So let's go take a look at the breakdowns of each team, starting with the Rock Creek Mustangs. Rock Creek is led offensively by Gavin Rosa, averaging 15.5 points per game. He's also Up there joined by Logan Klingenberg, who contributes nearly 12 points per game. And then you also have Porter Gill. He's also averaging about 10 points per contest. So there's 3 players right there averaging double figures throughout the season.
Yeah, huge contributors. You're absolutely right. And how can we forget about Peter Martini? He's just a gritty defender, as we alluded to earlier. He averages 4 assists per game. I think he adds about 5 rebounds, and he really helps drive the offense. Rock Creek's a team that moves the basketball extremely well, and that ball movement often leads to open looks and high percentage shots.
Absolutely. Well, Eudora, the team on the other side of the court tonight, enters tonight with a talented group of their own. Leading the Cardinals offensively is Cash Schneider. Cash is just a sophomore who averages 16.7 points per game, making him Eudora's top scoring threats. And he's no stranger to being around good quality basketball. His dad is actually the coach for the KU women's basketball team as well. So he's a good player. He comes in as the season's rolled on. You know, being a sophomore, playing in a big boy varsity, a big time league like the Frontier League, like they play in all season long, come up against the likes of Rock Creek. I mean, you watch those sophomores just develop and right in front of your eyes as the season rolls on.
Absolutely. And Schneider, you can tell that he's a talented athlete from the get-go. Eudora is also going to rely heavily on Cy Thomas. He averages about 15.4 points per game, along with Ryan Osborne, who contributes over 11 points a game. That trio, Schneider, Thomas, and Osborne, gives Eudora multiple scoring options and makes them very dangerous. A very dangerous team in this tournament.
Absolutely. As we've seen from the two sub-states teams and also the team we're going to be facing up tonight, records don't matter once you get to March. Everybody has to punch their tickets to make their way to being in the Final 8, and that is where we are at tonight. So let's take a look at the routes to victory. Now's the time for the routes to victory powered by Rampage Academy. The first route to victory for Rock Creek tonight is they must have efficient offense. They have been one of the most efficient offensive teams all season long across the entire state of Kansas. Gavin Rosa, Logan Klingenberg, Porter Gill, they have to continue to shoot well so the Mustangs can control the pace. Also, ball movement, man. This team is so fun to watch just passing the ball. They look for, I know you watched that, Logan. We were talking about that the other day. They do a really good job, and they pass the ball through wide open cuts, and they just do a really good job of having fun passing the ball, too.
Yeah, I think something that's really cool is not only do they pass the ball well, they've got that ball movement. They do a fantastic job of moving without the ball and creating opportunities for those passes to get to the place where they need to be.
Absolutely. And then the third route to victory for Rock Creek tonight is defensive pressure. Their defense, they've been allowing only 40 points per game per contest while scoring 70 points throughout the entire season. They have got to keep that defensive pressure up to limit Eudora's top scorers and force contested shots. As we do want to give a big shout out to our routes to victory sponsor. Big thank you goes out to ISR Wendy Rogers. Your kids need to learn how to swim. Wendy is the gal to teach them how to do it. She's conveniently located in Wamego, Kansas. Get hooked up with Wendy Rogers today, the proud supporter of Rock Creek Mustangs Athletics, and also our Routes to Victory sponsor. As the Routes to Victory roll on, so Eudora's Routes to Victory tonight. Once again, thank you to Wendy Rogers, ISR, for being our Routes to Victory sponsor. First thing they got to do is they have to establish Schneider. Getting Cash Schneider involved early will be key for the Cardinals.
I would agree completely with that. They've got to get him open looks. They've got to get him opportunities around the rim.
Their second route to victory is balanced scoring. If Thomas Osborne and Schneider can all contribute offensively, Eudora becomes much harder to defend. And then thirdly, they have to play physical. Tournament basketball always comes down to rebounds and physical defense. Eudora, no doubt, will need to win the battle inside to go up against this offensive scoring juggernaut that is the Rock Creek Mustangs.
I agree completely, and I am so fired up, Tyler. This is what high school basketball is all about.
Oh, baby.
Get to that state tournament, work towards a state title. How can you top it, man?
Absolutely. Thanks again, once again, to Wendy Rogers, ISR of the Flint Hills. Teaching your kids how to swim. Get swim lessons for your children. She's the best in the business across the entire country. Wendy Rogers, Flint Hills ISR. Thank you so much, Wendy, for being our routes to sponsor victory. We're just a few minutes away from tip-off here from the Pizza Oven, as we have dubbed the Tony's Pizza Event Center, the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center in beautiful Salina, Kansas. Moments away from tip-off between Rock Creek and Eudora. Now, you've noticed all season long it's been me in the booth alongside a guy by the name of Xander Dick. Well, Xander Dick is a senior in high school, and you know what? There's nothing better than being a senior in high school and absolutely being in front of all your friends, hanging out in the student section, because Rock Creek is, their student section is jam-packed. we got to send it down to my main man, Mr. Xander. Xander, how you guys feeling tonight?
I'll tell you, pretty hyped.
Yeah, I think he's pretty jacked up, ready to rock and roll. So what's your thoughts on the game tonight there, Xander? How you feeling for the pregame here?
My thoughts of the night is this Rock Creek team's got to play really great basketball against this really great Eudora team, and I think we can get done with this really great student section here tonight.
Yeah, dude, we're excited to have you guys down there. We're happy to have you part of our broadcast team tonight. We'll have to throw it down to you a little bit later, buddy. Cheer loud for us, all right?
I can barely hear you. I'm so sorry.
You can barely hear it. That student section is so loud. But once again, thank you to Xander Dick for joining us as our sideline announcer. Good old Xander. Love that, Cats. As we are just a couple minutes away from tip-off here in the quarterfinals between the number 1 seed, the Rock Creek Mustangs, and the number 8 seed, the Eudora Cardinals. We're going to go ahead and step aside. We'll let the PA announcer here at the Kurt Budke Courts at the Tony's Pizza Event Center walk you through the pregame, also the starting lineups, and we'll be right back with tip-off. You're watching exclusive coverage of USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs Athletics right here on Backroads Broadcasting, powered by Rampage Academy.
Is pleased to honor the following individuals for service as a registered athletic official. Making the presentation of the award is Sarah Smith, Assistant Executive Director from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. We'd like to begin by presenting a 20-year plaque to Caleb Campbell of St. George. And next, we'd like to present a 40-year plaque to Rodney Palin of Beloit. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in thanking Caleb Campbell and Rodney Palin for their years of study, preparation, sacrifice of family time, and most of all, their enduring commitment to the schools and youth of our state. Congratulations, gentlemen. And now let's meet this evening's assistant coaches, team managers, and non-starters. First for our visiting Eudora Cardinals. Our assistant coach is Wrigley Hyde and Derek Eckley. And all Evan Cleveland. Managers, Xavier Evans and Brody Rieger. Non-starters for the Cardinals, number 5, Keelan Duncan. Number 10, Kate Nunback. Number 13, Number 14, Brett Pickett. Number 15, Alexander Gonzalez. Number 21, Lincoln Kotoff. And number 33, Cage Graybill. And for the home team, the Rock Creek Mustangs, assistant coaches Kate Johnson and Dawson Ziegler. Managers Al Bell and Shannon Smith, along with Crew Olson. Our non-starters, number 3, Zeb Brinson. Number 11, Dylan Jones. Number 21, Tate Smith. Number 23, Hudson Elman. Number 24, Jackson Bindle. Number 43, Curtis Ortiz. And number 25, Rob Luger. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our starters for the safeties contest in alternating fashion. First, for the Eudora Cardinals, a 6'1" sophomore, number 1, Cy Thomas. And for the Rock Creek Mustangs, 6'3" senior, number 0, Kevin Rosa. For the Cardinals, a 6'3" freshman, number 3, Hunter Murphy. And for the Mustangs, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Peter Martinez. For Eudora, a 6'6" junior, number 4, Ryan Osborne. And
Pregame. Big shout out to the city of Salina. Big thank you to Keisha for hosting it at this beautiful place. I've always loved the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center, the Tony's Pizza Event Center. I watched the Dodge City Conquistadors way back in the day play basketball here in like the Region 4 tournaments. The Kansas Cagers of the USBL used to play a team here against the Dodge City Legend every year, like watch pro basketball. And then just all the other cool things that happen right here in Salina, including the quarterfinals. We had the girls last night, big win, Logan. Boys tonight, huge contest. The road to the state championship begins here, baby. You ready to rock and roll?
I am ready to rock and roll. Hoping to take that momentum from the girls last night, roll it in tonight, and get two teams into the semifinals this week.
Absolutely. We got Peter Martini for the opening tip-off, joined up against Ryan Osborne. Osborne's going to win this, and so Eudora's going to have the initial possession, going from left to right, wearing their maroon cardinal red. They've got little bits of white and black on their trim, white lettering, white numerals. The Mustangs, their script Mustang home uniforms, as we see a three-point attempt from the corner being put up by Ryan Osborne. He's not going to make that one. Rebounded by Klingenberg quickly the other way. In transition, down low. A good pass from Tonzer to Martini. Martini's going to spin in the paint. Throw it back to Tonzer. Tonzer's going to put that one up. He's going to get it to go. First basket of the game tonight. Ethan Tonzers. We see that full court press quickly now for Rock Creek. As it's going to get quickly broken. They kind of recessed pretty fast as we see a pass down low to Osborne. Go back out. That one's going to hit the back of Gill. It's going to roll on the ground, be picked up by Herdig. Herdig's going to throw it. 15 on the shot clock now as the ball's going to be driven into the paint by Cy Thomas. He's not going to be able to get it to go. Osborne's going to get the rebound, put it up, miss it, get his own rebound, put it up again, and get that one to go.
Rock Creek really needs to work on getting a body on Eudora. We can't allow two offensive boards in the same possession there.
As we see a pass from Martini intended for Gavin Rosa. Almost stolen by Julian Otis. It did knock back. Gavin Rosa was able to pick the ball up. He did step on the half-court line, so we got a backcourt call. So it's going to be a turnover in favor of the Cardinals.
Something to pay attention to here is Rock Creek's going to apply pressure early and often.
As we see running an offensive set now for the Cardinals. As we see Cy Thomas going inside, throws it out to Otis. Otis for three. He's going to miss that one. Another almost inside rebound by Osborne. He puts it up, misses it, rebounded by Schneider. Schneider's the one to look for this Eudora team. He puts that up, doesn't make these shots, but he did get fouled on his way to the basket, so he's going to be going to the free throw line now to shoot two. They're going to charge Logan Klingenberg with that foul. His first foul, team's first, game's first. 6:29, 91 seconds here into the opening contest. Eudora with their first lead of the game, 3-2. As Schneider's first free throw is going to be up, and that one is good. Second free throw on the way. That one's going to roll off. Look at Osborne getting in there, getting those rebounds, man. That was a great athletic move to get over Logan Klingenberg to grab that rebound, put it back up, and score.
And one thing that Rock Creek does not have is a true big inside presence, so that could cause problems for them tonight.
As Porter Gill showed a three, goes inside the paint, finds an open Tonzer from Klingenberg. Tonzer streaking to his basket, puts it up with his left hand and scores. All 4 points for Rock Creek tonight has been scored by Ethan Tonzer down low. Quickly the other way now. We see a shot attempt by Hunter Herdig going up. He's not going to get that one to go. It's going to be quickly the other way is Tonzer. He went to put that one up just a little too strong off the backboard. Rebounded quickly in favor of Eudora. And Cy Thomas now has the ball. Picks up his dribble, throws it down low to Osborne. Osborne being covered by Martini. Osborne doing a good job of getting his feet set. No call. It's one of those calls that could have gone either way, a block or a charge. The refs let it play on. Instead, they are going to let it play on, and we're going to see a backside hands foul. Ethan Tonzer got a little handsy, maybe perhaps an over the back on Ryan Osborne. And so that is going to be Ethan Tonzer's first personal foul, the second team foul now for Rock Creek. Go to the free throw line to shoot two. Is going to be Hunter Herdig, as he's going to miss his first shots. Quickly now, 2 minutes and 22 seconds here into the first quarter. These games go so fast once they start rolling, and two teams like this that are high-paced, high energy, I mean, they move the ball pretty quick.
I feel like they've moved up and down the court several times. Also, something that Rock Creek really needs to take advantage of. Last game, they were able to, last time they played Eudora, they were able to take a couple charges from Osborne. So.
Absolutely. As we see the ball getting poked out from Klingenberg. Thankfully, Rosa was able to pick it back up. Porter Gill's going to take it inside. He's going to put it up, get fouled by Osborne for an and one. So the first person for Rock Creek to score, not named Ethan Tonzer, is going to be Porter Gill. It's going to be an and one. It's going to be a foul charged to Hunter Hertig. First team foul for Eudora as he heads to the free throw line. Free throws tonight brought to you by Faith Furniture, and Faith Family. Let's go Rock Creek as we're going to see the and one free throw being missed. 6-6 tied up, 5:12 left in the ball game, or left in the first quarter. Getting a little ahead of my skis as we see Cy Thomas shooting a three-pointer from the free throw line extended. I think his right foot didn't qualify for it, but missed the shot, rebounded by Rock Creek quickly the other way. Porter Gill, they were trying to get a little quick transition. They go ahead and run some set plays as Logan Klingenberg putting it up, going through the paints, being so craftful. He's a craftsman with that stuff. That is what I love about Logan Klingenberg, is a play just like that. He scores for the first time as we see a pass intended for Julian Otis way ahead in the front courts. For Eudora being a little bit out of his hands. It's going to fall out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover.
It's interesting to see these two teams have very similar playing styles. They want to get the ball out in transition. They want to attack the paint. So we're going to see who can respond early to those tendencies.
You know, if Rock Creek had their way, they love the high-flying, high-scoring games. That's why they've scored 100 points this season, and they average 71 per contest. As we see a three from the left wing put up by Ethan Tonser, and he gets that one to go. Rock Creek now with their largest lead of the game, 11-6, as that full-court press is underway. Peter Martini got a hand on it. They were able to get it. Eudora is able to secure the ball, but going the other way now. Cy Thomas driving the paint. Athletic move. That was pretty. That was absolutely pretty for Cy Thomas. His first field goal of the game, weaving his way through the paint, able to get it to go. As we see a quick shot for Rock Creek, falling, being rebounded by Cash Schneider. Schneider the other way now for Eudora. Cy Thomas against Martini. Not able to do anything, but we see a three-pointer from Osborne. That one was deep. That was beyond the – that was like a Steph Curry shot. That's not a very high percentage shot in high school. Missed that one. Rebounded by Rosa, going the other way. Martini's going to take it up to the basket. He's going to be fouled on his way up by Cy Thomas. There's a shooting foul, so he's going to be going to the free throw line to shoot two.
Another great, strong drive by the Mustangs there. We've seen him attack the paint a couple times, draw contact. Gill was able to finish. That was a harder foul on Martini there, so a little bit higher degree of difficulty, but I love the attack to the paint early.
As Peter Martini heads to the free throw line to shoot two, it's the Faith Furniture free throw line. Faith Furniture and the Faith family. Let's go Rock Creek. As the first from Peter Martini is going to go up and fall a little bit short, hitting the front of the iron, bouncing off. So far on the evening tonight, Rock Creek is 0 for 2 on free throws. As we see Logan Klingenberg and Ethan Tonser heading to the bench. Jackson Pendle and Hudson Edelman making their first appearance in the ball game tonight. Peter Martini drops the second of the Faith Furniture free throws. And then here comes our other defensive specialists. We don't really have a sixth man off the bench for this Rock Creek team. It's a 6th, 7th, and 8th. You really got to throw it out to Edelman. You have to give it to Pendle, and you also have to give it to Zeb Brinson. As those three are now into the contest alongside Rosa and also Porter Gill. As the ball down low gets thrown to Ryan Osborne. Osborne did a quick little athletic move in the paint, puts it up and scores.
This is a lineup where you have to be careful if you're Rock Creek. You've got to make sure somebody's accounting for Osborne with Tonser on the bench.
He's already proven tonight that he's a good rebounder. He's good at those down low shots, and you are absolutely right, Logan. You have got to account for him at all times on this baskets. As we see Porter Gill with the ball handling moves. Cash Schneider getting out in front of him, causing a block. So that's going to be Schneider's first personal foul. It's going to be the third team foul here in the first quarter for Eudora. So 3 team fouls for the Cardinals. We're going to see 2 team fouls for Rock Creek as we see a substitution now for Eudora. Number 33, Cage Cramble, is going to be coming into the game now. As through the paint, Porter Gill trying to get that to go over Crable, not making it happen. Rosa now going to drive the paint, put it up, nice little floater. Gets that one to go. Gavin Rosa with a beautiful finish at the basket with a nice little finger roll. And Rock Creek now has the lead 14-10.
Rosa getting crafty with the crossover. The hezzy, you love to see him get going there, baby.
As we see Crable now for Eudora, standing at the point, hands the ball off to Schneider. Schneider losing the handle on it, getting the ball back, going out around the arc. A three-point attempt now. Big shot by Cy Thomas. Cy Thomas going to be an air ball. Rock Creek is going to be letting them have it. Quickly the other way now, Hudson Edelman with the ball, getting fouled on the backside. A quick little, too much of an aggressive wolf by Cash Schneider. And so Schneider, just like that, going from 0 fouls to 2 in a hurry. That is going to be the 4th team foul now for Eudora. here in the first quarter.
That is a big call. Honestly, from here, it almost looked like it was clean. Ref had a better angle. Must have been a little contact there. So bold move by Schneider to pick up his second foul.
As we see a three from the right wing by Zeb Brinson, and he drops the time on that one.
And
Zeb Brinson coming in tough, baby. Big three.
And the cold-blooded stare down to the student section. Coach Smith might be getting on him after taunting a little bit there.
As we see the front, the back courts, full court press, right at the three-quarter courts, right above the City of Salina sign, just causing fits for that Eudora team. So they're going to be calling their first timeouts by head coach Tyler Cleveland. As we do want to give a big shout out to our first quarter sponsor, Frazee Developments. Tonight's game is brought to you by Frazee Development. They take pride in delivering high-quality construction and development projects throughout the Flint Hills region. Built with integrity and craftsmen you can trust. From planning to completion, their team is committed to doing the job the right way. Frazee Development, proud supporters of local communities and also local athletics. Find out more about Frazee Development at Frazee, F-R-A-Z-E-E, developments.com. 17-10 Rock Creek with the lead, 2:17 left in the first quarter. Tyler Jackson, Logan Miner, Backroads Broadcasting, the exclusive home of Rock Creek Athletics. My friend, give me your thoughts so far on what we've seen in the first quarter.
Man, it's been a really fun back and forth. Osborne's been extremely physical. Cy Thomas has provided some crafty moves down low, and Rock Creek's really just pushing the tempo as much as possible.
As Rock Creek's defense gets that ball on the court, it's picked back up by Eudora. Going to give that one driving the baseline, a pass that was attempted by Keelan Duncan. Good defense by Klingenberg to get his hand on that one. It's going to stay with the Cardinals as they're going to inbound it from their baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to throw that one clear out to Herdig. Back over to number 10. That is Caden Dunback. Back over to Herdig. It's going to be a shot. It's going to be a two-point attempt by number 5, Keelan Duncan. There's going to be an over-the-back foul call. That was, see, we've been talking about it. Ryan Osborne's a great rebounder. But if you can just keep on creating that same exact scenario right there where Klingenberg goes up for him and he gets the over-the-back foul, that's good. That's a good best-case scenario for Rock Creek.
Great thing for Rock Creek, and that's what happens when you actually put a body on somebody. They did a great job boxing out there. They were able to draw the foul. It's kind of impressive to see Osborne. He can get up, man.
That is Ryan Osborne's first personal foul. Osborne is a 6'6" junior, as that was the 15th foul. So going to the free throw line, to the Faith Furniture free throw line to shoot two is Logan Klingenberg, as he's going to put the first one up and drop it down. He's got 3 here in the first quarter. See Tonzer coming back in for Jackson Pendle. Pendle heading to the bench, always such a strong defensive contributor. 18-10 now, Rock Creek. $1:45 left here in the first quarter. Second free throw from Klingenberg is going to be up, and that one is going to be good as well. So a successful 2-for-2 trip to the Faith Furniture free throw line for Logan Klingenberg as that full court press is underway. This Rock Creek team, when they start getting that full court press in your face, we see some true hustle. It can really throw some fits to these teams. As we see Cy Thomas into the paint, trying to do something with that. Great defense from Peter Martini. A little too strong. Martini's charged with the foul right there.
A little too strong. Was potentially a travel there. Must have been clean. I like the attacking nature of Cy Thomas, though. If your team is down, you need some momentum. You've got to make something happen there.
Absolutely. And Cy Thomas, one of the leaders on this squad, 6'1" sophomore. He's one of those players that as the season has rolled on, without a doubt, has gotten better. Because as you recall, these guys were at the Flurry on Flush at the preseason or the early season tournaments, which saw some of the best teams in the state of Kansas at Rock Creek High School back in December. Rock Creek did defeat Eudora in that matchup, as we see Cy Thomas making both free throws. But the other way, Klingenberg puts that one up. He's going to go to the free throw line with an and one.
It's a great answer by the Mustangs there to just carry that momentum, keep it going. Something that I am excited to see Rock Creek do here is to continue to push the envelope.
Caden Dunback charged with the foul right there, as we see Klingenberg to the Faith Furniture free throw line, missing that one. So not able to complete the and one, but going the other way now for Eudora. We see Cy Thomas once again through the paint. We saw it in the last possession to where you could call that a travel, really, if you wanted to. Rebounded by Rock Creek going the other way. Martini now from the right wing, dribbling into the high post. Decides to turn his back, throw it out to Klingenberg, over to Tonzer, back over to Klingenberg. Klingenberg's first 3 attempt of the night. Not able to get that one to go. Rebounded by Tonzer. Tonzer comes in and puts that up. Look at Ethan Tonzer in the postseason. Just being a man, going down low, grabbing rebounds and putting them back up.
And now Rock Creek getting in on the offensive boards. We've had a couple offensive board opportunities. that's just great work by Tonzer, great positioning.
Tonzer has 9 points here in the first quarter. Gosh, that kid has been just really turning it on here in March. As we see a three-point attempt by Osborne fall into the hands of Brinson. Quickly the other way. It was a 2-on-3. Klingenberg through the paint, puts that one up, and one once again. And another foul on Ryan Osborne. Logan Klingenberg not getting scared to get his hands dirty up against that big 6'6" junior for the Cardinals. He can be pretty intimidating, but Klingenberg took it right to him, put it up, got the and one. So he's going to be going to the free throw line, to the Faith Furniture free throw line to shoot the and one yet once again. 8 points here in the first quarter. Klingenberg's shot is going to be up, and that one's going to be good. So he's got 9 points here in the first quarter. That was the second foul on Ryan Osborne. So he's got 2. Cash Schneider's got 2. So 2 of the more prominent players for this Eudora team already has 2 fouls.
Yeah, the foul trouble could definitely prove to be a big problem for them. Rock Creek really handled the second half of the last matchup between these two teams really well and kind of wore Eudora down with starters resting or not keeping up. So them being on the bench in general is going to be a problem for them.
As the shot clock is officially off, we're at 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're going to see, it looked like they're going to shoot a 3 from the right wing. Decided to throw it out. This one goes inside to Hunter Herdig. They're going to charge Porter Gill. Could have been a charge. It didn't look like he was moving his feet. The ref again had a better view than we did, so they're going to call a block on Porter Gill as Herdig put it up, made the shots. So it's going to be an and one situation for Eudora.
A little bit of a late commitment there by Gill. Right idea, just needed to commit a little bit sooner.
So that is going to be Porter Gill's first personal foul, 4th team foul here in the first quarter for Rock Creek. 15.9 left here in the first quarter. Shot is up, too strong. Rebounded to Eudora. It's going to be picked up by Julian Otis. So 10 seconds left. They have a good shot at getting the last shot right here. As Cy Thomas now with 5, driving the paint, puts it up. On his way to the basket, he's going to get fouled. Peter Martini with his hands in the air saying, you know what? I was straight up with that one. But they're going to charge Peter Martini with his second personal foul. To the free throw line to shoot 2 is going to be Cy Thomas.
Cy Thomas continues to look good, man. He just continues to attack the paint. He's finding ways to get to the free throw line to produce for his team when they need him the most. 2 for 6 on free throws here in the first quarter is Eudora. As we see a sub, we had Martini coming back in for Brinson. As we're at 5 seconds left here. Cy Thomas now shooting a free throw. This one's going to be nothing but nets. Quickly the other way now, Peter Martini at half courts. Mishandles the ball, hands it off to Rosa. Rosa for a deep 3. Not to get that one to go. That one's going to fall off a bit to the right side. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, where the Rock Creek Mustangs have a lead, 26-15, the number 1 seed over the number 8 seed here in the quarterfinals of the Class 4A State Championships from the Tony's Pizza Event Center in Salina. Logan Miner, my friends, you have a basketball mind. You used to coach these boys back in middle school, right? What was your history with these guys? So I coached both of these classes a little bit in middle school. I coached the seniors a little bit in high school. Just a great bunch of athletes. As we've mentioned before, a lot of depth. They all have developed. They've all worked hard for several years so that they have more than just 5 contributors.
So you're pretty familiar with Justin Smith and the way he kind of runs his offense. What did you see out of this first quarter, and what did you expect to see, and what did you see?
So I saw something we alluded to early in the game. Kind of the keys was ball movement. Obviously, Rock Creek relies on that ball movement, and even more so, they rely on movement away from the ball. They've done a really good job of moving the ball and finding the guys that are moving off the ball as they're cutting to the lane or cutting to open positions on the three-point arc. And they've really taken advantage of the opportunities when they've had them.
Absolutely. So Ethan Tonzer has 9 points in the game. Three of those baskets had to have been from cuts to the basket and great passes down low. He has 9. Logan Klingenberg at the end of 1 had 9 himself. 2 for Porter Gill, 1 for Martini, and 2 for Gavin Rosa as the score and breakdown of 26 points for Rock Creek. Starting in the second half, see Porter Gill quickly with a 3-point shot attempt. That one's going to miss. It's going to be a front side rim rebounds picked up by number 10 from Eudora. That is Caden Dunback. Quickly the other way, we see Cy Thomas putting the ball up. Quickly a foul right there. He's going to be going to the free throw line now to shoot 2.
And Eudora comes out in the second quarter in a 2-3 zone. Rock Creek gets a quick three-point look. Those are the shots they're going to have to knock down if they want to pull Eudora back out of that zone.
As Cy Thomas makes the first of the 2 free throws. Cy Thomas tonight's, he is 4 of 5 from the free throw line, missing that second shot, so 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Here nearly 30 seconds into the second quarter as Porter Gill drives the baseline, puts it up, not able to get it, but he's able to tip it back out to Martini. Martini over to Klingenberg, throws it out to Gavin Rosa, over to Tonzer. Tonzer back over to Porter Gill. Bounce pass down low to Martini. Martini over to Klingenberg, who hands it off to a streaking Tonzer, who puts it up to the basket and scores.
You might get tired of saying Tonzer's name tonight. By the end of the night, he is on a roll.
He's been my favorite player to watch this March. No offense to anybody else, but Ethan Tonzer has been so fun to watch because he's really displayed his athleticism and his vertical, and he's just been able to get wide open and streak to the basket, and that right there is another great example. 90 seconds, or we're almost 90 seconds here into the first quarter. Shot attempt by Cy Thomas falls into Tonzer's hands. As Rock Creek wants a foul right there, Cy Thomas was going for the ball. We see a three-pointer from the right corner by Porter Gill, not able to get that one to go, as Dunback's gonna take it the other way quickly. As we see what could have been a travel. That should have been a travel by Eudora, number 21. That is gonna be Lincoln Vota. Or sorry, 24, that's Cash Schneider. No, that's number 21. That was Lincoln Vota who took that one into the basket. Could have been a travel. But nevertheless, they score 28-18. Tonzer down low once again, not able to get that one to go. Highly contested shot, but great rebound by Peter Martini. The spin move underneath the basket to put it up with his right hands, and he gets that one to drop.
The hardest part about playing his zone is boxing out and rebounding. And Peter Martini knows that. He's played a lot of basketball. He was able to manipulate that, get a board, and a putback.
Peter Martini, his first field goal of the game, as we see a three-point shot attempt by Otis the other way, rebounded by Rosa. Quickly back for the Mustangs as Martini now gives it over to Tonzer. Tonzer puts it on the court, throws it out to Klingenberg, not able to get that one to go. Rebounded by Dunback. Quickly over to Otis, 2-on-2. Throws it down low to Cy Thomas. Thomas from underneath puts it up, gets stuffed by Klingenberg. Thomas gets the ball back, and now they're going to just go ahead and kind of slow it down, call a set play. As that was great defense so far for Rock Creek. 15 on the shot clock. As Hertig is going to hand the ball off to Thomas. Thomas from the elbow extended, not able to get that one to drop. Peter Martini with the rebound, taking it himself the other way. Hands it off to Gill. Gill to Tonzer. Tonzer bounce pass down low. No way. No way. Shut the front door on that. Sorry. It's playoff time, man. I'm sorry. I'm
Well, you saw a similar call on the other end earlier where they let that go. So you'd like to see consistency there.
As that is going to be the second personal foul now for Logan Klingenberg on this contest. Hey, I'm trying to call it an unbiased game. It came through a little bit right there. So yeah, charge called. Klingenberg charged with a charge. His second foul going the other way now. So we see a foul by Ethan Tonzer. Streaking to the basket, putting that one up was Cash Schneider. They say Tonzer got a little bit too handsy. So that is going to be Tonzer's second personal foul. Go to the free throw line now to shoot 2 free throws for Eudora is number 24, Cash Schneider, who puts his first shot up, gets that one to go.
Impressive on Schneider to come straight off the bench and just attack the basket right away.
As Cash Schneider now. Second free throw attempt. That one is going to be up. Also another great free throw. 5 minutes on the dot left here in the second quarter. 30-20 Rock Creek, the number 1 seed over the number 8 seed. Class 4A quarterfinals, Salina. Down low to Tonzer. Tonzer puts this up. That was a great pass from Peter Martini, creating the opportunity for his teammates. Number 1 to number 2, 4-2. Quickly the other way now. Great defense by Hudson Edelman to quickly hustle, knock the ball out of Cash Schneider's hands. And it's going to stay with the Cardinals.
Ball movement, ball movement, ball movement. That shot opportunity for Ethan Tonzer was created by the Mustang guards, moving the ball around the perimeter about as fast as they've done all season.
Absolutely, and that 1-2 express, just like that, has been highly effective all season, but specifically these March games. That's been a pretty go-to pass right there as Tonzer, once again, adding 2 points. He's got 11 on the game. As we're going to see a travel called. Great defense from Gavin Rosa to create that travel. There's a good opportunity and a good look by number 21. That is Lincoln Vota. It's going to be a turnover in favor of the Mustangs. 4:30 once again left here in the first quarter. Rosa to Edelman from the three-point line in the corner. Not able to get that one to go. We're going to see a backside rebound by Cash Schneider. Quickly double-teamed by Tonzer and Klingenberg. Able to bounce the ball off them, grab the ball back quickly the other way now for Eudora. As we see Votau going into the paint, putting this one up, not getting that one able to go. Backside rebound, Porter Gill. Gill's going to take it into the paint, throw it back out to Klingenberg at the point. Klingenberg's going to get to the high post, the elbow. Spin move, look down to see it cutting. Hudson Edelman on the baseline. He's going to grab the ball and put it up and score.
Great cut there by Hudson Edelman. If you're Eudora, you are feeling Osborne's presence on the bench. They just checked him back in at the scores table. They haven't gotten an offensive rebound since he left the game.
3:38 left here in the first quarter. Quickly moving first half as we see a foul. Looks like they're going to charge Tonzer with this. As they're going to charge that foul. Actually, that's going to go on Hudson Edelman. That's going to be Hudson's first personal foul. It's going to be the fourth team foul for Rock Creek here in the second quarter. No team fouls called on Eudora in this whole entire period. As the next free throw by Cash Schneider is going to be up, and that one is going to be good. 34-21. As we see Zeb Brinson checking back into the game now for the Mustangs. So it's Tonzer, Brinson, Rosa, Gill, and Edelman out there for the Mustangs. As Schneider is going to make his second one as well. 3:30 left in the second quarter, 34-22. Mustangs with the lead. Zeb Brinson now throws the ball over to Edelman. Edelman trying to create something inside. Instead, is going to turn the ball over. It's going to be intercepted by Cy Thomas. They're going to say Gavin Rosa. No, what are they going to call this foul on? Are they going to call that on Edelman? Looks like they might be. So just like that, Hudson Edelman went from no fouls to 2 fouls in a hurry. And that is officially the 5th team foul now for Rock Creek here in the second period. So for the remainder of the second quarter, the Cardinals are going to be in the double bonus as the first shot attempt by Thomas is going to be up, and that one's going to fall off the front of the iron. Second free throw is going to roll up around the rim and drop in. So Cy Thomas, 2 for 4 on the free throws here in the second quarter. Rock Creek now as tough inside is Tonzer. He's going to miss the shot, get his own rebound, get stuffed. Great defense by Keelan Duncan to get that one to stopped for Eudora. That's going to roll out of bounds, but stay with the Mustangs.
Eudora's been back in man-to-man for a couple possessions now. We'll see how Rock Creek responds to that.
As we see a big 3 from the left wing by Porter Gill going up, and that one is going to be nothing but nets. As that three-pointer is brought to you by Farmers State Bank, your hometown bank. Big 3 for Porter Gill. Quickly the other way, Cy Thomas. Ooh, he got robbed on that one. That shot looked good. Went in, bounced around, popped out. Rebounded by Rock Creek, and they are going the other way.
An unfortunate turnover for Martini there. Just bounced it off his knee. It went straight out of bounds.
2:38 left here in the second quarter. Schneider's going to be inbounding the ball now to Duncake, who's going to take the one himself. Trying to cause some offensive sets as Rock Creek still in that man-to-man defense. Osborne spinning around, getting stopped by Tonzer. Throws it out to Duncake, who puts up a 3. And he gets that one to go.
I was wondering when Eudora was going to come alive from 3. They hit a bunch of them against us in the first matchup in the first half. And I just wondered if they were going to come alive from the three-point arc tonight.
Caden Dunback, his first three-pointer of the game. First three-pointer for Eudora. As an offensive foul is going to be called on Rock Creek right here. So, I mean, the foul ratio here in the second quarter, all Rock Creek, 0 fouls still for Eudora with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the second period. Through the double bonus throughout the rest of the period, with technically the 6th team foul, going to the free throw line to shoot 2 is going to be Cash Schneider. He had been perfect so far in this quarter, not able to get this one to roll. As we see Tonzer going to the bench in favor of Jackson Pindle. Cash Schneider's second free throw attempt is going to be up, and that was good. Nothing but nets.
If you're Rock Creek, that foul indifference is something to pay attention to. It's easy to point at the refs, but maybe we need to be more aggressive, get going back downhill.
That's a good way to look at it. As we see Zeb Brinson now trying to get some inside movements, inadvertently getting tripped by Cash Snyder. So Cash is going to be called for the foul on that one. I believe that's his third personal. That is indeed his third personal foul. Cash, no field goals in this game so far. He does have 5 points, all off of free throws. That's the first team foul for Eudora here in the second period. As they're going to call stoppage and play. Oh, they're looking at so on the left side, the complete shot clock, the Daktronics system above the goal is not working. So it looks like we're going to have a quick stoppage and play, as we want to give a big shout out to our second quarter sponsor, Fox Home Innovations. Fox Home Innovations, proud sponsors of Rock Creek Mustangs Athletics. And we know that your home is where life happens. That's why we handle everything from home services and remodels to custom additions and even new home builds. Whether you're updating a kitchen, transforming a bathroom, or creating more space for your family, our design build team guides you every step of the way. We focus on clear communication, detailed planning, and also a client experience where you feel confident, well supported throughout the entire project. Fox Home Innovations, quality craftsmanship, exceptional service, and homes built around you. Find more at foxhomeinnovations.com. $1:56 left here in the second quarter. The opening half, Tyler Jackson joined by Logan Miner. It's the quarterfinals, the opening round of the Class 4A State Championship playoff basketball tournaments. The number 1 seed, Rock Creek, has the lead 37 over the number 8 seed, Eudora Cardinals, who has 27. As Rock Creek now with the ball as we're back underway. Quick little stoppage and play to get the score clock ready to rock and roll. As Gill throws it out to Martini. Martini driving the lane, spin move through the paint, puts it up, not getting it to go. It's going to bounce up and around several different hands. Great rebound by Herdig of Eudora to pull that one down. That was literally anybody's ball. As Cy Thomas is going to put that one up, getting stuffed by Klingenberg. Logan Klingenberg said, no, sir. Picked up by the Mustangs. The other way, spin move at the basket by Gill, not able to get that to go. Martini grabs the rebound. He puts it up. He's going to get fouled on his way to the basket for the end one.
And that is a very impressive, strong board, strong fake, and strong putback by Martini to finish through the contact. That's what you love to see out of your senior basketball players.
Now, Peter Martini has the net. We see another stoppage to play the net. They're looking at it, trying to figure out how to get this thing unnetted. Yeah, they got, I don't know how the heck that happened. Looks like it got knotted up pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Just have Ryan Osborne, the 6'6" junior for Eudora, figure it out. I've never seen it jumbled up quite like that. But one thing about this Rock Creek team that's super deceiving is Peter Martini and also Ethan Tonzer. They're very unsuspecting looking, but those two, man, they have some verts.
They do. They're extremely athletic. And Ethan Tonzer, he can get up and he's got length. So he's a dangerous player to play against. Martini's also one of the most basketball-savvy players I've watched. He's always in the right place at the right time, and he's aggressive in doing so. And that combination is what you want out of a basketball coach.
Peter Martini, a three-sport star at Rock Creek High School, fantastic football player, number 88. You know, he started out not playing football. Watched the Wamego game, decided he wanted to play, came back in time for the Clay Center game. They went 11-0, made it to the sub-state finals against Andale, and, you know, Andale's Andale. But Peter Martini, a great football player, fantastic baseball player. I want to say he's going to play baseball at Pratt Community College. Does that sound right?
I don't actually know.
I think. All right. I'm pretty certain. I shouldn't have said that, but I'm pretty certain that's what he's doing after he's done. But, yeah, great basketball player, great baseball player. So Peter Martini, a fantastic contributor for this Rock Creek team. His twin brother, Curtis, is on the bench. His sister, Lucy, number 0 on the girls basketball team. Just comes from a heck of a family. As we see him miss the and one free throw, the Faith Furniture free throw line. So Peter Martini, 4 points here in the second quarter, 5 on the game, having a great contest nevertheless. Quickly the other way for Eudora. Osborne's going to find a streaking Herdig who puts that one up. That was pretty. That was a great pass, pretty much behind his back by Osborne to find a streaking Herdig who's going to put that one up right through the middle of the paint and score for the Cardinals.
And another strong finish in the paint.
As another great shot by Porter Gale. He's got 5 here in the second period as we're officially under 1 minute to go. 41-29, Mustangs with the advantage as we're going to see a tie-up. So basically, Cy Thomas was trying to drive the ball into the paint. He jump stopped, He got met up against Porter Gill. I mean, he had Gill and Klingenberg right there on his backside. They were able to get the tie up. The possession arrow was in favor of Eudora, and so they'll be having the ball. 44.1 left off the baseline. Cy Thomas getting the ball inbounded. That was an over-the-head shot to Hunter Herdig. Herdig able to secure it, throws it back over to Thomas, back over to Herdig. Herdig jump shot at the low blocks, throws it back out to Thomas. Thomas going to drive inside the paints. Gosh, that was pretty. That was a really pretty finish by Cy Thomas. Thomas having himself a pretty good game for Eudora. A lot of fight in him. He's got a total of 7 points on this game as the shot clock is officially off. We're looking at 15 on the game clock. Klingenberg now at the Kurt Budke court riding right here at the Tony's Pizza Event Center, holding on to the ball as we are now under 10. He's going to drop it off to Pendle. Pendle off the baseline, puts it up and one. Jackson Pendle coming streaking in from the right corner. Grabs the ball at the blocks, another down low pass. A pitch and catch, another great pass from this Rock Creek team. He gets fouled on his way to the hoop, puts it up for the and one. They're going to charge Hunter Herdig the foul on that one. It's going to be Herdig's second personal foul, third team foul, as heading to the Faith Furniture free throw line to shoot the and one is Jackson Pendle, as Pendle's shot is going to be up. It's going to twinkle the twine and drop through. He's got 3 points in the contest, all right there. 44-31. 4.9 left, a couple substitutions now. Out there for Rock Creek, Jackson Pendle, Ethan Tonzer, Logan Klingenberg, Porter Gill, and also Zeb Brenson. As the ball is going to be inbounded to Cy Thomas. Thomas now losing the handle on it. Stumbling through the paint, puts the shot up, gets the floater to roll at the buzzer. To add 2 points for the Cardinals at the very end. That was a good athletic play by Cy Thomas to make that one happen. He actually closed out a pretty successful second period for himself as he has 6 points. And that is going to be our halftime score, 44-33. Logan Miner, my friend, watching the first half. Give me your thoughts so far on this quarterfinal matchup.
I think Rock Creek is executing the game plan that they came in here with. I'd like to see them knock down some more of those three-point shots that they have. But I'd also like not to see them settle for those threes. They're getting looks inside when they're attacking the paint, when they're moving the ball around. So don't settle for the threes, but when you have those opportunities, we've got to knock them down. If you're Eudora, you've got to keep your guys out of foul trouble. You've got to continue to facilitate through Cy Thomas. And if I'm Eudora's coach, I'm going to look for ways to create windows for him to drive in. It seems like they're just kind of getting stagnant in that 4-out, 1-in right now. He's looking to drive. He's not getting a lot of help from his teammates via screens, motions, things like that.
You know, getting those 2 fouls early really kind of killed his momentum. And that's what that kind of stifled the Ryan Osborne effect down low for Rock Creek or for Eudora. And it kept Rock Creek was able to get some momentum throughout the rest of the first quarter into the second quarter. But they go to the halftime with the lead of 44-33. So far, been a pretty good contest. We still have 2 more quarters left to go. We're going to shut our mics off for a quick sec. We'll come back with our halftime show as it rolls on. We'll bring you more from Salina and the Tony's Pizza Event Center. It's the Class 4A State Championships. This is the quarterfinals. Number 1, Rock Creek has the lead. 44 over the 8 seed, number 30, the 8 seed Eudora. They have 33 points. We'll be right back. This is Backroads Broadcasting.
Paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7. Now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5. King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. When it's game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like, this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9. Paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7. Now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5. King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. This one is game time. Seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Beating the buzzer like this is my time.
Hey, once again, welcome back to the Pizza Oven, as we have dubbed it the Tony's Pizza Event Center, the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center, beautiful Salina, Kansas. It's the quarterfinal matchup in the boys Acacia Class 4A State Championships. 44-33, Rock Creek, the number 1 seed over the number 8 seed with the lead here at halftime. As we do want to give a big shout out to our halftime sponsor. A big thank you goes out to our friends at Wamego Truck and Auto Recycling in Wamego. For used auto parts, scrap recycling, or selling a vehicle, check out the team at Wamego Truck and Auto Recycling, proud supporters of local sports. And this place is pretty great. They're one of those places to where, like, if you need a car part, check with them. So I have a 2000 Chevy Silverado. It's one of those little short bed step sides. I love my truck. I love it because you can actually still work on it, right? But the older a truck gets, I mean, that baby's almost 26 years old. The older a truck gets, the harder it can be to find a part. So you got to go to a salvage yard. You got to go to a truck part center like Wamego Truck and Auto Recycling. So with them being conveniently located in Wamego, dude, that's clutch.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away, baby.
Absolutely, yeah. If Wamego Truck and Auto Recycling was a car part, they would absolutely be clutch.
You love to see it.
You'd love to see it, yeah. Find out more from our friends at Wamego Truck and Auto Recycling at WamegoTruckAuto.com. Welcome to the halftime show. A few minutes away from the second half resuming from the Tony's Pizza Event Center. Man, these games have been going by so fast. 6:46 real time, so 46 minutes of actual time is creating this game to cruise. But you know what's else making it cruise by pretty fast? The hot, fast play of this Rock Creek Mustangs athletics team.
You know, for a while there in the first half, I thought I was going to have to get you an inhaler. You hung right in there, but some of those calls, man, it's back and forth, and they are going up and down the court so quickly, and that plays into Rock Creek's style of play perfectly. Obviously, both teams want to limit those transition opportunities, but both teams also are trying to make them happen. So you're going to see a game like this. You're going to see moments like that when that is really the style of play that both teams are trying to achieve.
You know, Rock Creek, every player on that team loves to run fast up and down the court. They prove it in transition. They prove it whenever they're doing a full court press. Just the hustle that they demonstrate game in and game out. They do a pretty good job of hustling up the courts. And so far, 44 points here in the first half. They've been averaging 71.2 points all season long. They've been only allowing 40 points per game, so a little high for the points they've allowed, but they're on pace for their actual season scoring average. As we look at the scoring leaders for Rock Creek, adding 2 points in the first half, being kind of quiet. He did have a field goal in the first quarter. We had Gavin Rosa. We also had 2 points from Hudson Edelman coming in clutch in the second quarter. Jackson Pindle, he had a nice and one. It was a nice little streak towards the basket to get the and one right towards the end of the half. He's got 3. We also have 7 points for Porter Gill. He had the only three-pointer made for this Rock Creek team. The only three-pointer brought to you by Farmers State Bank was made by Porter Gill. Our buddy Logan Klingenberg had 9 points. Peter Martini had 5 points. And then the game's leading scorer so far for Rock Creek, Ethan Tonzer. He's got 13 points. And Tonzer, his play down low really has been the difference for Rock Creek.
Absolutely. And something that's deceiving about Logan Klingenberg and Ethan Tonzer is they're very tall and they're very lengthy, but they can put the ball on the floor and drive past your guards just like any other guard can. So that ability of all of our players to be able to move with or without the ball has really helped Klingenberg and Tonzer score half of our points up to this point.
And looking at our friends from Eudora, again, if you're from beautiful Eudora, Kansas, thank you so much for joining this Backroads Broadcasting production. And we are sure grateful to have you joined alongside us as we look at their scoring totals. So 2 points for Lincoln Vota. We had 3 points for Caden Dunback. He had a huge three-pointer. We also have 5 points for Cash Schneider, all those coming off of free throws. 5 points as well for Hunter Herding. And we had 6 points for Ryan Osborne, the big 6'6" junior, and then leading the way. Playing a pretty good game, able to get some penetration down low and scoring some points through the paint is Cy Thomas. He has 11 points, the leading scorer for Eudora. Yeah,
and I want to see Eudora get Osborne back in the mix of things. They were playing significantly better when he wasn't in foul trouble. Tell him not to be shy. Tell him to get back in there, be aggressive. This isn't a time to play conservatively. Obviously, you can still play smart, but they're not going to win this game without Osborne's contribution.
As we're about a minute out from getting this game back underway, let's break out tonight's Bandit Brain Teaser, which is brought to you by Shortstop. No matter where you're going or how long it takes you to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. 17 locations across the beautiful state of Kansas. And tonight's question, what famous westward trail passed through present-day Eudora, Kansas during the 1800s? Any idea?
I could name a couple trails off the top of my head.
Okay.
Because I only know two. So my first two are Santa Fe Trail and Oregon Trail. And the only reason I probably know about the Oregon Trail is because we always used to play that game in elementary school where you get on the computer when you're not supposed to.
Yes.
And you start playing Oregon Trail.
You get dysentery as you cross the Kansas River.
You end up with dysentery.
Certainly. As we'll break out the answer here in the second half. Thanks again to Shortstop for bringing the Bandit Brain Teaser as we're underway. Rock Creek with the possession going from left to right. Eudora in their road Cardinal colors going from right to left as we see Porter Gill streaking inside the paints, going up with his left hand, touching the glass, kissing it off the backboard, and scoring the game's first points here in the second half. Cy Thomas now shooting a three-pointer for Eudora, getting that one to drop. Leaving off where he started, or he's starting where he left off here in the second half. A huge three-pointer for Cy Thomas. Second three-pointer for Eudora in this game as Gavin Rosa throws this one off. They're going to call a charge. So look at Cy Thomas dropping a three, going to the other end of the basket, going to the other end of the courts, and taking a charge. I mean, that was a good sequence of events for Cy Thomas.
Other than that take by Porter Gill, this is about as good of a start as you could ask for Eudora. They're knocking down threes, which they're going to need to do. They're making good defensive plays. So
the hero from the Step State Championship, Gavin Rosa, he drained that game-winning three. If you haven't seen it, it's basically the shot heard around the world at this point. Quiet nights. He's got 2 points, and he's also got 3 fouls as we see another three-pointer by Cy Thomas going up. 46-39. Rock Creek still with the advantage, but the momentum kind of going in the direction of the Cardinals. We're a minute and 15 seconds here into the third quarterfinals. Number 1 seed against number 8. Tonzer trying to get some separation through the paint. Puts that one up. He gets rejected by Hunter Herding. That's rare. It happens. Picked up by Osborne. He's going to take the ball on the other end. We're going to see another three-pointer. That attempt was put up by Otis. It's going to be rebounded by Rosa. Quickly down to the other end for the Mustangs. Gill picks up his dribble, throws it over to Tonzer. First three attempt for Martini. He puts that one up. Not able to draw any rim. Backside rebound goes to Otis. Quickly the other way now for Eudora. Dunback throws it off to Herding. Back to Dunback. Dunback making his way towards the point. He hands it off to Cy Thomas. Thomas wanted to drop that one from 30 feet. Decided probably better not. Picked up his dribble. It's going inside now. Good defense by Martini to get his hand on the ball. Shot attempts by Ryan Osborne. Not going to be able to go. They are going to call a foul on Eudora. I believe that might be on. It's going to be on Hunter Herding. So that's going to be Herding's third personal foul. Each team with 1 foul here in the third period.
Everyone in the state of Kansas with a Eudora t-shirt on right now was hoping Cy Thomas would pull that shot.
As we see inside now from Gavin Rosa, throws it back out to Klingenberg. Klingenberg making his way into the paints, getting his own rebounds. It got fought away, so it got tied up against Ryan Osborne. It goes out of bounds. They're saying that Klingenberg was the last one to touch that. Coach Justin Smith in the corner is asking the official kind of how it happened. The official given his response. Nevertheless, this is going to be Eudora's ball. as we see Porter Gill going up against Dunback as the full court press officially underway. Cy Thomas bringing the ball up. The defense of Rock Creek is going to retreat back into the front courts as a miscommunication from Dunback for a streaking Herdig. Saw the ball go behind Herdig. It's going to sail out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover in favor of the Mustangs. My apologies. That's number 5. That is Keelan Duncan.
And I like to see Coach Smith bring that press back out. It's going to help Rock Creek get back into a good sped up routine for them, and it's also going to speed Eudora up a little bit, make their offense a little bit more dysfunctional.
As we see a deep NBA 3 from Porter Gill, not getting that one to go. Ethan Tonser, backside rebound going up. They're going to say the ball was poked out by Cy Thomas. So it's going to go out in front of the bench, right in front of the Rock Creek bench, as Gavin Rosa is going to be inbounding it from right there. Going to hand it off to Peter Martini. We're approaching 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Klingenberg, ooh, that one's going to be stolen by Cy Thomas quickly the other way. It's going to be a 1-on-2. Thomas is going to put that one up. He didn't have the numbers. He was guarded well by Tonser and Klingenberg. Not able to get it to go. Klingenberg lucky to not get the get a double dribble right there, but we're going to see a foul, an offensive foul, a charge being taken by Keelan Duncan. So a little bit out of control by Ethan Tonser on his way to the basket. Runs over a Cardinal and creates a charged turnover.
I'd like to see a little bit better court vision by Tonser there. Eudora was just camping in the paint on his way down. That guy hadn't moved for at least a couple seconds. If I'm Ethan Tonser, I'm just going to go around him and lay it up with my left hand there.
As that's the second team foul called on Rock Creek here in the third quarter. We'd like to thank our third quarter sponsor. A big thank you goes out to the DeWeese family. Tonight's coverage of the state tournament on Backroads Broadcasting is made possible in parts thanks to the DeWeese family. Ryan DeWeese and his family have been longtime supporters of local USC 323 Rock Creek Mustangs athletics and also community events from Manhattan to St. George to Wamego. You can always see a DeWeese there. And their generosity has helped make it possible for us to bring you coverage of the state tournaments. So from all of us at Backroads Broadcasting, all of us at Rock Creek, all of us from Rock Creek Nation, big thank you goes out to the DeWeese family for supporting local sports. 4:50 left here in the third quarter, 46-39 Rock Creek, 7-point lead, number 1 seed against the number 8 seed. Rematch from back in December. It's always fun to watch the maturity of a team as the team rolls on throughout the season. Regular season-wise, 11-11 is how Eudora finished out. They finished 4th in the Frontier Conference. Rock Creek 25-0 on the season as a pass from Duncan down low, intended for Osborne. Not the best pass in the world. Peter Martini got in the middle of it. It last went out on Osborne, and it's going to be a turnover in favor of the Mustangs.
And then I just, was giving Tonser a hard time on court vision. He comes back, gets a pass deflection. We'll see if they can get going back on offense here.
So a big reason why the football team went 11-0 up until Andel is the wide receivers of Ethan Tonser and Peter Martini is, look at that, miscommunication. The pass was intended from Klingenberg. He was looking for either Martini or Tonser, going back to vision, right?
That's right.
Sometimes passes, no matter how good of a wide receiver is, they'll fall sometimes out of bounds, and that was one of them. So a turnover now, this time in favor of the Cardinals. As we're going to see Cash Schneider, largely quiet tonight, the leading scorer, averaging north of 15 points per game for Eudora. He's been held field goal-less. He's got 5 points all off of free throws. Cy Thomas, though, been the man for the Cardinals. 6 points here in the third quarter. Another three-point attempt for Cy Thomas, and he drops dimes. That was his third three-pointer of the third quarter. He had 11 in the first half. He's got 9 here. He's got 20 on the game. Cy Thomas been a big threat for Eudora as we see Gavin Rosa put up his first 3 attempt of this game and gets that one to go.
That's an electric response by Rosa there and something that Mustangs desperately needed.
Gavin Rosa, just 1 field goal in the first quarter. Quiet tonight. 3 fouls even. He's had some good contribution. Scoring, though, he's a little bit below his season average. As we see a 3-point attempt now by the big guy, number 4, Ryan Osborne. That one's going to fall off the left side of the rim, picked up by Klingenberg. Klingenberg's going to take it the other way, throw it off to Gill in the left corner, who's going to pick it back up, throw it off to Rosa. Rosa's going to throw it back out to Gill in the left corner. Stationary shot, not able to get that one to go. That's going to bounce around between Schneider and Rosa. Falls into the hands of Eudora, and it's going to be going the other way in favor of the Cardinals. 3 minutes left here in the second quarter. 49-42, number 1 on top of number 8. As we see a deep NBA three being pulled up by Cy Thomas, not able to get that one to go. Osborne can't handle the rebounds for the Cardinals. It's going to be picked up by the Mustangs as we see Ethan Tonser down low. Tonser turns his back to grab that ball, and while he does that, he gets fouled. That's going to be on Dunback. And that is going to be on Caden Dunback, his second personal foul now for the Cardinals. That is their second team foul here in the third period. So each team has 2 fouls. Coming into the game for the first minutes of the second half is the trio, the defensive trio, I like to call them, of Zeb Brinson, Hudson Edelman, Jackson Pindle. Those 3, when they come in, they do, man, those are the 3 executors of the full court press the best.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm excited to see their intensity here. Rock Creek kind of needs an intensity boost. We've been slow. We've been a little off our normal game. So maybe these guys can come in and strike some motivation for us.
Zeb Brinson picks up his dribble, finds Martini. Martini now from the elbow, gives it off to Edelman, throws it out to Brinson from the right wing, coming across the paint, puts that one up. Not able to get it to go. Rebounded by Schneider. Duncan now threading the needle, being guarded by Edelman. Throws it back out. Around the arc it goes, finding its way back over to Cy Thomas. Thomas, 9 points here in the third quarter, all off threes. 3 for 4 on threes in the third quarter. 20 points on the game as we see another three-point attempt from Eudora being put up, this time by Julian Otis, not able to get that to go. Rebounded by the big guy, Ryan Osborne. The 6'6" junior grabs his rebound, puts it up, and scores.
And that's that impact. Eudora missed having him in the game. He comes back in as now he's getting rebounds and putbacks. That's really big for the Eudora Cardinals.
2 minutes to go, and Eudora has cut the margin of this game to 5 points. So 49-44 is the score of this contest. Let's keep it right here with us, my friend. So Logan Minor, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, 49-44, Rock Creek with the advantage. Give me your thoughts on what you've been seeing so far and kind of what Justin Smith is saying to his boys.
So I think he's just telling them to continue to be aggressive, pressure the ball, stay in the press defensively, try to speed them up. When Eudora has gotten sped up, they've taken bad shots. They haven't gotten the looks that they want. I've actually seen Eudora's coach a couple times put both hands up and say, slow down, let's get the shot we want. So if you're Eudora, you've got to slow the game down as much as possible. And if you're Rock Creek, you got to get that ball pressure and try to speed them back up.
Absolutely. Rock Creek has been pretty successful this season when they've been in transition. They love, averaging 71.2 points per game all season long. They're at 49 here as we see Hudson Edelman driving the paints. He was fouled on his way inside by Keelan Duncan. And that's going to be Keelan Duncan's first personal foul. It's going to be the third team foul here in the third quarter. So 3 fouls on Eudora, 2 on Rock Creek. $146. Gavin Rosa inbounding it now from the baseline to Pindle over to Edelman. Edelman coming across the paint, puts that one up, not able to get that to go. Great hustle by Zeb Brinson to get the ball. Ryan Osborne knocked that one off, able to grab the ball back to keep it for the Mustangs. As Brinson now for 3. Not able to get that to go. Rebound by Rosa. Edelman now for 3. Not able to get that one to go. Jackson Pindle able to fight off Cy Thomas to get that ball. Throws it to Edelman coming inside who puts it up and scores. Rock Creek needed that and they did a great job of making it happen.
Great observation by Edelman there to see that his teammate Jackson Pindle was in trouble, make the cut, catch the pass, savvy fake, and finish at the rack.
Jackson Pindle, man, a tough player. He plays hard. Look at that defense that he just brought up. He's not nearly as tall as Ryan Osborne, but he got right there as it's going quickly the other way. Brinson puts this one up and hits the iron, stays with Rock Creek. Edelman's 3-point attempt, not able to go. Rebounded by Duncan. Duncan's going to take it the other way himself now. 40 on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock. We're looking at a margin of about 12 seconds difference as we see Cy Thomas driving inside. That ball is going to go off of his foot. They're going to say that is going to go out of bounds in favor of Rock Creek, and it is going to be the Mustangs' ball. Shot clock is officially off. 32.2 seconds left here in the third quarter as we see Klingenberg back into the game, and we also see Martini back in the game. So we've got Rosa, Gill, Edelman, Martini, and Klingenberg out there as we are under 30 seconds to go here in the third period. Rock Creek 51, Eudora 44. Porter Gill now at the half-court circle, looking at coach on the sideline who's giving commands to his players, telling them where they need to be for this final shot. We're now officially under 10. We're right at 5. Porter's now dribbling the ball. He's going to take it himself straight up, going to get stuffed by Osborne. They're going to say it was out of bounds on Gill, even though Osborne stuffed it, he was technically the last one to touch it with his hands. It didn't hit off Porter Gill as Gill was standing on the baseline. And so now with the baseball pass inbounds to number 4, he's going to shoot a three-point floater at the end. Really good look. Nearly dropped it for an off-balance shot with his right hand, but he couldn't get that one. Osborne couldn't get that one to go, and that is going to be the end of 3 quarters. The number 1 team in Class 4A sits atop the score in this one. 51-44 is how we see this. Rock Creek able to add 7 points in the third quarter. Eudora added 11 as that margin of victory at halftime, which was 44-33, is now going to be 51-44. Before we continue this game, we're going to go and break out the answer to tonight's Bandit Brain Teaser, which has been brought to you by Shortstop. No matter where you're going or how long it takes you to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. So what famous westward trail passed through the present-day Eudora, Kansas during the 1800s? I asked you, Mr. Logan Miner, you're a pretty smart cat. You got it right. It was indeed the Oregon Trail. During the mid-1800s, thousands of pioneers heading west traveled along the Oregon Trail, and the route passed through the area that is now Eudora near the Wakarusa River. But the trail didn't stop there. The route also continued northwest through what is now Pottawatomie County, including areas near Westmoreland, near Rock Creek High School, along the Big Blue River. So it's kind of cool. Not only are we bound by the Kansas River, which is just basically comes right through St. George. You got Boggs Landing. It goes all the way down to Eudora. And we're bound by the longest prairie river in the world and the Oregon Trail.
It's pretty neat history.
Yeah, fun fact for you, fella. Good old-fashioned, family-friendly fun fact for you, fella. Thanks to Shortstop for tonight's Bandit Brain Teaser of the game. As we see a shot by Cy Thomas, not able to go for Eudora, picked up by Rock Creek. Klingenberg through the paint. Wasn't sure what to do with it. He didn't want to shoot it. As we see Rosa's shots get stuffed. Ooh, they're actually going to call foul. I mean, we're miles away from the court where that happens. Up here, it looked like it was kind of a clean block.
It looked clean. I think the ref's saying his hand came down and hit him in the face on the follow-through.
So Tyler Cleveland, the coach for Eudora, is standing on his sideline in front of his bench saying, hey, that had to have been a travel. As we see Gavin Rosa going to the free throw line to shoot 2 to the Faith Furniture free throw line. He's not going to be able to convert the first one, as that foul is going to be charged to Ryan Osborne, his 3rd personal foul. Since he was shooting 3, he gets 3 attempts here. Rosa making the second one, 52-44 Rock Creek. Once again, at the Faith Furniture free throw line. Got to have faith. As Rosa gets 2 of 3 right there. 53-44 Rock Creek. Nearly 30 seconds here into the final quarter up of the quarterfinals game. So you see a 3-point attempt from the corner by Osborne. The big guy puts that one up and drops a dime from the left corner.
And that's a good find there by Eudora. They've got a guy open in the corner. We've been used to him playing in the paint most of the game. Smart move to him to sit out in the corner and look for an open look there.
Rock Creek now in their front courts, trying to do something with the balls. Klingenberg now through the paint, spin move. Finds Tonzer streaking inside. We've seen that all night long, all season long, and that's what's been the key for success here in the postseason for Rock Creek, as Ethan Tonzer finding his first field goal, believe it or not, of the second half. Right there, as we see a steal from Peter Martini. He takes that from Cy Thomas as Thomas is falling down. He puts that one up, not able to get that to go. Rebounded back down to Klingenberg. Klingenberg's going to put that one up for the and one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you can get Tonzer going downhill to the rack, get Tonzer going downhill to the rack. Then we got Klingenberg coming in, getting the board in the transition. Something else we had success with in the first half, and now we're able to continue that here in the second half.
To the Faith Furniture free throw line to get the and one is Logan Klingenberg. He makes a 3-point play right there. Rock Creek scoring 7 points in the third quarter. Now they've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 all together already here in the fourth quarter. As we see a nice crossover move and a drive to the baskets by Julian Otis. Not able to get that one to go. Gets his own rebound after fighting it off from Klingenberg. Puts it up. Going to be fouled on his way to the basket. And he's going to be going to the charity stripe to shoot 2 with the clock stopped. 91 seconds here into the fourth quarter. Rock Creek able to extend their lead 58-47. Three-pointers have been a big story of the second half for Eudora. As we see the first free throw attempt by number 23, Julian Otis, going up. And that's actually going to be Otis's, believe it or not, first points of the game. Feels like we said his name a handful of times, did not score anything.
Yeah.
As his second shot is going to be up, and that one's going to be good as well. Julian Otis, 2 points right here.
So Eudora actually, in our first matchup, had the lead at halftime. And what they had success with was they knocked down their three-point shots. They knocked down the open threes that they had. They were even knocking down contested threes. They've been able to do that in the second half and kind of cut into this margin a little bit.
As they break out a full court press, Rock Creek able to break it. Klingenberg puts that one up, not able to get it to go, but right there, guess who's right behind him? Yep, Ethan Tonzer put that one back up. He's got 4 here in the fourth quarter. 60-49 Rock Creek, an 11-point lead. As we see a 2-point shots, they're going to call that a 2-pointer by Keelan Duncan. As we see Klingenberg able to get in trouble. Justin Smith, before he gets into too much trouble, is going to be calling a timeout. And so Rock Creek is going to take a timeout, and we are also going to take one with them and give a big shout out to our fourth quarter sponsor. Big thank you goes out to Frazee Developments. Frazee Development takes pride in delivering high quality construction and development projects throughout the Flint Hills region. Built with integrity and craftsmanship you can trust. From planning to completion, their team is committed to doing the job the right way. Frazee Developments, proud supporters of local USD 323 Rock Creek Mustangs athletics, local communities, and local sports. Find more about Frazee Development, F-R-A-Z-E-E development.com. They do good work. We were talking about them off air, doing some window action with those guys. And just the stuff that Frazee Development does, man, they do really good high-level work.
I've seen some of the houses they put together, and they are beautiful, top to bottom. And I've also actually witnessed Cody Frazee have some interactions with some of his clients, and he is a class act.
Yes, he is. You can see him at every Rock Creek game. So shout out to Cody Frazee and Frazee Development. It was EC Rosa from the top of the key, putting up a three-pointer. Should we go ape on that one? Rosa hit it!
Let's go!
Rosa hit it! As Gavin Rosa making his second three-pointer of the game. Big thank you to Farmers State Bank, your hometown bank, our three-point sponsor tonight's and all postseason long. As we see a foul now. We're going to be calling this one on Porter Gill. It's going to be Porter's second personal foul. Second team foul here in the fourth quarter. As we're 2.5 minutes into the final period. Logan Klingenberg trying to fight to get the ball away from Osborne, but instead we see a steal by Peter Martini. Martini being covered closely by Dunback. Dunback able to keep up with Martini. Martini's been able to smoke most defenders all season long, but Dunback did a pretty good job of keeping Martini held off as the ball moves around now. A couple different hands. Porter Gill tries to put that one up. Not able to get it to go. Lost the handle, got the rebound, put it back up, and scored.
And back on that defensive possession, I think Eudora had let go of that ball for maybe half a second. Those quick shortstop hands from Martini to secure the steal there was impressive. Cy
Thomas down low trying to make a super athletic move. If he would have completed that, that would have been awesome. But we see Rosa now from the left wing putting up a three, not able to get it to go. Almost got his rebound back. Saved by Cash Schneider. Going the other way for Eudora, 4:44 in the fourth. Cy Thomas now from the elbow. Throws it out, makes it over to Osborne. Osborne from the left corner for the second time here in the second half, able to drop a three-pointer as the big guy has 6 points here in the second half, all off of threes.
And I may be wrong here, but if I remember this from the stat sheet, he has the highest three-point percentage on this team.
It's kind of funny how that works out. The big guys sometimes actually, honestly, are the best three-point shooters. As we see Gill going to the basket, he's going to get stuffed by Osborne. Rock Creek, all the fans right there, the student section right in front of that, in front of the band, all the cheerleaders, everybody's yelling. They wanted to foul on Osborne. That ref is going to say it was a clean block. It did go out of bounds, last touch by Osborne, so it's going to stay with the Mustangs as we see some more substitutions now coming in for Rock Creek. Porter Gill from the inbound, from the sideline, he's going to inbound the ball from the baseline. Off to Martini, back over to Gill, back over to Edelman, back up top to Gill. Gill holding back, 5 on the shot clock. Is going to have to make something happen. Over to Pendle. Gill's going to shoot the 3. That's going to be shorts. That's going to be a shot clock violation. The horn didn't sound, but that's what happens. It was good defense by Ryan Osborne to not allow the Porter Gill three-pointer to touch the iron. Jackson Pendle not able to really get a good handle on it below the basket, and it was a shot clock violation.
And while not optimal, you still burned 35 seconds off the clock. We're down to 4 minutes left in the game. We've got an 11-point lead.
You're a silver linings
Not
kind
the
of guy.
worst
You
thing
know
in the
that? You
world.
are a silver linings kind of guy. I was here thinking, it's like, man, we don't have a shot clock violation. Rock Creek doesn't have a shot clock violation happen very often, and it's not a bad thing. As we see Cash Schneider now into the paints, trying to make a spin move. Gets fouled on his way to the hoop. So Cash Schneider, the leading scorer for this team, averaging a little bit north of 15 points per game, held field goalless throughout. But he does have 5 points, all off of free throws as he heads back to the free throw line, trying to score 2 with the clock stopped. As he's going to miss his first one tonight on the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is 5 for 7 on free throws. Porter Gill heads to the bench. Klingenberg comes back into the contest for the Mustangs, as does Keelan Duncan. So after for Rock Creek, we got Jackson Pendle, Peter Martini, Gavin Rosa, Klingenberg, and also Hudson Edelman. As the second free throw now is on the way from Schneider. Schneider's going to get that one to drop. As we see Ethan Tonser now. They started going a little bit too fast. Tonser's coming back in now for Jackson Pendle. 65-55 Rock Creek, 10-point lead. 3:43 here in the fourth quarter. It is the quarterfinals of the Kansas Class 4A States playoffs, state tournament brackets. As we see a foul now. It's going to be a pushing foul. They're going to be calling this on number 5. That's going to be on Keelan Duncan. It's going to be Duncan's second personal foul. It's going to be the third team foul here in the fourth quarter. Each team has 3 fouls. And Rock Creek continuing to inbound the ball now with the full court press underway. As Peter Martini now being defended very well by Keelan Duncan. Able to get the ball off to Ethan Tonser. Hands it off to Hudson Edelman. Over to Peter Martini. Hands it off to Klingenberg. Klingenberg's going to drive the lane. He's going to put it up. Not able to get it to go. Looks like they're going to be calling this one on Duncan. Duncan's making his argument with the other official that didn't call the foul, saying, hey, I was straight up in the air. What did I do on that one? Nevertheless, going to be called for the foul. It's going to be his third personal. And to the free throw line, to the Faith Furniture free throw line to shoot 2 is going to be Logan Klingenberg, as Klingenberg is able to get the first one to go.
Good strong drive there by Klingenberg. We've seen it time and time again this game. We've got Klingenberg getting downhill. We've got Martini getting downhill. We've got Tonser getting downhill. Every single one of these Mustang basketball players is attacking the basket tonight. And when they do, it is working well.
Logan Klingenberg able to hit both of those free throws. Once again, thank you to Faith Furniture. They were our touchdown sponsor during football. They're our free throw sponsor tonight. You got to have Faith. Got to have Faith Furniture. Faith of Manhattan. Thank you to the Faith family for being proud Mustang supporters. 67-55, 3:15 left here in the fourth. Deep 3 from Cy Thomas. Not able to get that one to go. Rebounded. Great hustle by Julian Otis to get his hands on that one. Now it's Otis's turn to shoot an NBA 3. Not able to get that one to go. Rebounded by Jackson Pendle. Quickly the other way, it's a 2-on-1. We've got Martini over to Porter Gill. If this was hockey, that was a one-timer. Great. A one-timer for the slap shot and a goal.
And an excellent pass by Peter Martini there to get around Cy Thomas and give Porter Gill the opportunity to make that layup.
As Porter Gill now, he's added to his scoring total. So he's got 6 points here in the second half, 13 on the contest tonight. So far, so not too bad for Rock Creek. As we see, that last shot was put up by number 1, Cy Thomas, so he can add to his extend his scoring. Oh, they call timeout for the shot. Okay, good looking out. Sometimes I'm looking at my play clock. That's why I got Logan Miner with me. Logan, you're a Rock Creek alum. You're a big fan of Rock Creek Mustangs athletics. You used to coach on this coaching staff with Justin Smith. What's he telling his boys right now in that timeout huddle?
I think he's telling them just continue to be consistent defensively. We've got to communicate. Eudora's had some open looks from 3. They haven't been able to knock them down, but we've got to communicate so we don't give them those opportunities. they're also looking to drive the lane. And if I'm Eudora's coach, I'm saying we don't need threes right now. We still have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. It's only a 12-point game. Let's gain some momentum, potentially put in a little bit of a press if you think you can handle the speed of Rock Creek, but just tighten up defensively, and then I'll let you know when it's time to start shooting threes.
As we're at 2:45 left, now we see a complete full court press, including a baseline inbounded play by Klingenberg. He throws not the best pass in the world. That wasn't a very good inbounds pass by Klingenberg at all. It's basically behind Rosa. Rosa's going to be charged with a loose ball foul. So not only was that not the best pass in the world, it resulted in a turnover and a foul now on Gavin Rosa.
And his fourth, if I remember correctly.
That is his fourth, indeed. 2 3-pointers here in the second half. He had a field goal in the first quarter. Kind of a quiet night, more so than normal from Gavin Rosa, as that was a great full court press from Eudora right there, as the ball is going to be moving around on the paints. They're going to call a foul, loose ball foul. It's going to be called on Rock Creek. They're going to be calling that on number 2, Ethan Tonzer. So that's going to be Ethan Tonzer's third personal foul. It's going to be the 15th foul now for Rock Creek. So for the remainder of this quarter, Eudora is going to be going to the free throw line to shoot the double bonus. That's not a good sequence of events for Rock Creek right there.
No, and Eudora even got a little bit sloppy with passes in there. Tonzer was just out of position with that ball on the floor. It's kind of a bad foul if you're Tonzer. Just the guy's laying on the floor. Let him have it. If they call timeout, you can reassess defensively.
And you know what? I had bad accounting. That was actually Tonzer's fourth personal foul as well. So Tonzer has 4. Gavin Rosa has 4. As 1 of 2 is going to be made now on those free throws by number 3, Hunter Herdig. As that full court press is underway once again, a double team now. Martini able to break it, throws over to Rosa. They get it now. Tonzer throws it over. Oh, pass intercepted down low by Cy Thomas, going from right to left. Thomas is going to stop and shoot a 3. That was a wasted possession for Eudora. As it's quickly the other way now, rebounded by Tonzer. Gill over to Rosa. Rosa from the left wing puts up a 3-pointer and drops it down. Talk about a 6-point swing real fast right there in favor of Rock Creek. Quickly the other way, Cash Schneider finally getting his first field goal of the game, coming here with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The team's leading scorer been held field goalless up until that point. 5 points, off of free throws before that. As we're going to see a foul on Eudora, as that's going to be the 15th foul on the Cardinals. So both teams are now officially in the double bonus. And going to the Faith Furniture free throw line now. To shoot 2 for Rock Creek is going to be Porter Gill.
That was an impressive take by Brady Schneider. I think he covered 3-point arc to the basket in maybe half a dribble and a couple steps. Also, if you're Rock Creek, great on Gavin Rosa to knock that down. We've got to start eating up some of this clock with our possessions and really working it down to force Eudora to have a little bit of a sense of urgency.
That was that full court press kind of had Rock Creek rattled a little bit. I mean, that was the pass inbounds from Klingenberg created the foul off Rosa. And it was a quick little sequence of events. Rock Creek being resilient as they have been all season, able to get the 3 from Rosa. Now two free throws from Porter Gill. He's got 6 here in the fourth quarter alone. Big thank you to Faith Furniture in Manhattan for being our free throw sponsor. Quickly the other way, Cy Thomas up and over Martini. Martini with his hands straight up in the air. Still gets called with a foul. It's going to be Peter's third personal foul. Cy Thomas headed to the free throw line yet once again to shoot free throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He is 5 for 8 on free throws tonight. As his first free throw is going to go up, and it's going to be good. Cy Thomas having a big game tonight for Eudora, the leading scorer. He has 23 on this contest. Third quarter, he had 3 3-pointers, which really largely got this Cardinals team back into the game. As he's at the free throw line now to shoot the second of 2. Shot's going to be up. It's going to twinkle the twine and drop in and good. Buck 48, quickly the other way now for Rock Creek, doing what they do. They love getting up the court really fast. As Martini hands it off to Tonzer, over to Rosa, back over to Tonzer. Tonzer back to Martini. Martini going to dribble the ball back out. He's going to throw it over to the elbow, and Tonzer just, all Tonzer could do was just put his hands on his face. That ball was going out of bounds. They're saying that was a hard foul which kind of technically a little bit was by Julian Otis. They're going to call a foul on him as the ball was going out of bounds.
Oh, they didn't call a foul there, and I think that's why the Rock Creek fans are
That's
pretty
exactly
fired
why
up.
the Rock Creek fans are fired up, because they didn't call the foul on him. So it's going to be Eudora's ball. 90 seconds left in this contest in this fourth quarter. As we see another three-pointer by Cy Thomas, going to fall short. It's going to hit the front of the nets. He hustled. You got to give it to him. He hustled to get his own rebounds. Not able to keep it from going out of bounds. And so it's going to be in favor of the Mustangs.
Cy Thomas has got to be proud of himself tonight, man. He's been everywhere on this floor. He's been making threes, hitting crazy off-balance layups. He's getting to the free throw line, and he's playing good defense, too.
Game's leading scorer, 24 points. As we see them breaking the full court press down low to Martini. Martini's going to put that one up off a nice pass from Klingenberg, and Martini's going to score. It's Peter's first field goal here in the second half. He's got 7 on the contest tonight. We're officially at 1 minute to go as we see a deep three by number 23, Keelan Duncan, I think. Or sorry, that was Julian Otis that had shot that three. The refs are discussing to see exactly what happened. Logan, did you see what happened away from the ball on that?
So I didn't quite see. I know there was a skirmish there between Schneider and I think maybe Peter Martini. Not sure who was to blame. It looks like they're going to catch Martini.
They are.
So they're going to count the basket, and Eudora is going to get to shoot free throws from the foul.
So that was a big three-point made by Julian Otis. So they are going to count that. So that's a 3. They're going to put a foul on Peter Martini, so he's got 4. And they're going to send Cash Schneider to the free throw line. Okay, no. So, nope, they're not. So he is shooting 2. So they're not going to count that 3. So they're going to wave the basket from Julian Otis. But going to the free throw line to shoot the free throws is Cash Schneider. Schneider, lots of free throws tonight. 1 field goal. As his next free throw is going to be up. He's 3 for 4 here in the second half on free throws.
I don't mean to correct you, Tyler. I think that was a 5-point possession. I think we were up 14 going in there. I think it was.
Oh, so they counted the 3 and then.
They said the foul happened after the ball was in the air, and so then I think they credited the 3 and gave 2 free throws from the foul away.
See,
from the ball.
that's why you get paid the big bucks, brother. That's why you get paid. That's why we're a team. I mean, it's high school basketball. The rules are always changing, and sometimes we're a mile away, right?
Oh yeah.
High atop the pizza oven at Tony's Pizza Event Center. So I'm grateful to have you alongside. Thank you for score correction on that. So yeah, 5-point play for Eudora. Now they're down by 9, but to the free throw line to shoot 2 is going to be Peter Martini at the Faith Furniture free throw line, as Martini's first free throw is going to be up, and that one's going to be good. Peter 2 for 4 on free throws tonight. Second free throw is going to be up. Twinkle the twine and nothing but net. Peter 4 points here in the fourth quarter. 78-67. Rock Creek with the advantage. Quickly the other way now for Eudora. As this is going to be a new player coming in. That's going to be Jay Noble. Jay Noble's not going to be able to make anything happen right at the basket. Picked up by Rock Creek. There's a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Rock Creek's going to have to shoot the ball. They can't just completely run it out. But the student section started a chance. Nah. Hey, goodbye. The fans are on their feet clapping. Klingenberg's going to drive the lane. He's going to put it up. He's going to get and one. He's going to get fouled on his way to the baskets. Get that one to go. And that is almost certainly going to seal it here in the quarterfinals matchup between number 1 and number 8.
I think it's safe to say we are headed to Hutch, but you got to give credit to Eudora here. They have had an excellent. They've played an excellent game. They executed well. Unfortunately, they got into foul trouble a little bit earlier and kind of got out of their rhythm. They've knocked down some shots. Cy Thomas, again, has been exceptional tonight.
Klingenberg not able to make that free throw. We see a three-pointer from Vota. Or sorry, Jay Noble. It's going to be picked up by Gavin Rosa. Rosa's going to let the clock run out. Student section from Rock Creek, everybody that made the drive, the hour and some change drive from St. George, Pottawatomie County, Kansas. Excited as the Rock Creek Mustangs, the number 1 team in the land, the defending state runners-up from last year, improving the record to 26-0 on the season. They're making themselves officially into the Final Four of 4A basketball by taking care of the number 8 seed Eudora tonight by a final score of 80-67. Logan, my friends, that was a heck of a fought battle. Rock Creek able to go through some adversity in a couple different levels, but nevertheless, they pulled out a win. And anytime you can win in March is always a good thing.
Absolutely. There's nothing better. Nothing better than winning March. Playoff basketball, getting to the Final Four. And now we've got an opportunity to go win a state championship, both boys and the girls level.
Pretty wild, man. I mean, we're going to be back on the air tomorrow. The girls are going to be playing at 4 o'clock. They're playing, David's already defeated Goliath once this postseason.
That's right.
Can David defeat the Goliath yet once again? Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Hutchinson Sports Arena, from one historic building in Kansas, one basketball barn in Kansas to another one. It's going to be Rock Creek tomorrow against Bishop Miege. And then on Friday at 5:30, Friday evening, 5:30, is going to be this Rock Creek boys team moving on to the semifinals with our opponent, TBD.
That's right. Hugoton and Andale have yet to play. They play 8 o'clock tonight. So if you have a YouTube account or an FHS connection, I'd hop on there and then scout out the teams we'll potentially play on Friday.
That, or if you really wanted to, you can drive out to Dodge City, beautiful Dodge City, my beautiful hometown. Go to the United Wireless Arena to watch Hugoton play Andale tonight and do some scouting for us. We'd appreciate it. It is at the Bowie Hill Convention Center, right next to, you can go to the casino if you wanted to.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, 21 means 21. We're not condoning any gambling. I'm just suggesting while you're out in Dodge, go to Tacos Jalisco's too and bring me some salsa. But we'll be figuring out later on tonight who we're going to be playing coming up on Friday. But dude, Rock Creek basketball, I mean, it's been the stat of the year after the wins today and yesterday between boys and girls, varsity, JV, freshmen, everybody has now officially moved on to 108-6 on this basketball season.
That is a mind-boggling stat. It's hard to wrap your head around that. I think it's a huge testament to both the hard work of all the players on both teams, as well as the coaching staffs. I mean, it takes a full team effort to get something like that done. So hats off to Coach Keller and Coach Smith. It's just been an incredibly fun run to watch as a fan as well.
It has been. It's been, the culture of Rock Creek, just sports, the last several years has been a blast. Got to start off with baseball. Coach Shane Siebert. Actually, let's take it back to Coach Mike Beam. Mike Beam really put in, I mean, he was the second head coach, he'll tell you. I was the second head coach ever because there's a coach the very first season at Rock Creek, and then Coach Beam took over year 2. And he was there for a long time until Shane Sieben took it over. The culture, you're under Coach Beam, really started underneath them, and there were some really good sports teams throughout Rock Creek. And then baseball won a state championship a few years ago. They've been able to put together 3 state championships. Volleyball had state runner-up last year in 2024. They were able to make it to the state tournament in 2025. Girls basketball made it to the state this year. Boys basketball, state runners-up from last year. State softball made it to or the softball team made the state last year. The boys baseball team was runners-up. I mean, every sport has really been firing on all cylinders for Rock Creek. And I think a lot of that energy and culture has been cultivating into this basketball season.
Absolutely. You kind of feed off the energy. If you've got athletes that are bought into all 3 sports, if you've got athletes that are good across multiple sports, they're going to feed off of each individual sport. And so you get a good season from baseball, that's going to roll into football season. If you get a good season in football, that's going to roll into basketball season. Obviously, you need some good athletes and some good schemes to go along with those things. But I think this Rock Creek atmosphere in general, as far as sports goes, is absolutely extraordinary.
Absolutely. As we roll on to the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center post-game show, Rock Creek gets her done. The number 1 seed takes care of business over the 8th seed here in the quarterfinals in the Class 4A Acacia State Basketball Tournament from the Tona's Pizza Event Center, the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center in Salina, Kansas. Brought to you by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. The greatest comebacks begin here. You can find them at 1600 Charles Place. Shout out Dr. Chase. I had a bimalleolar fracture in 2020. I broke my tibia and my fibula. Dr. Chase put Humpty Dumpty back together, and I'm super grateful for OSMC. And so they're proud supporters of tonight's postgame for the remainder of the postseason. They are our postgame sponsor. And so postgame rolls on. Rock Creek taking care of business tonight, 80-67. So, Logan, let's go ahead and break down and recap this game. So at the end of the first quarter, Eudora came out on fire. We were seeing them really contest Rock Creek, and the play of Ryan Osborne was really kind of setting the tone for the Cardinals early.
Yeah, I would agree. They came out hot. They came out playing fast. Ultimately, though, even in the first quarter, it feels like we kind of weathered that storm. Tonzer was extremely active in that first quarter. I think he hit a 3. He had a few, a putback on a rebound, a couple drives to the basket, and just that consistent downhill just that speed and pressure that Rock Creek applies to teams is hard to overcome. So although Eudora did come out a little bit hot, Rock Creek weathered the storm, and they answered early and aggressively.
I'm a huge fan of Ethan Tonzer. He was fun to watch on the football field. Going back to talk about multi-sport athletes for Rock Creek. Ethan Tonzer was a blast to watch on the football field. He has been catalyst for this team here in the postseason. He had 6 points in the first. He had 9 points in the first quarter. So it was a lot of those down lows, and then he was able to pull up and hit his own Farmers State Bank three-pointer. You know, your hometown bank. He was able to score 9 points in the first quarter. Logan Klingenberg, he contributed well in the first quarter as well. He also had 9 points. Porter Gill, he had an and one. He wasn't able to make his free throw, but he did have 2 points. Peter Martini was 1 for 2 on free throws. And then Gavin Rosa had a field goal in the first quarter, as we did see the end of the first period finish at 26-15. Moving into the second quarter for Rock Creek, Peter Martini had 4 points. Tonzer had another 4 points. Huge three-pointer by Porter Gill, gave him 5 in the second period. Hudson Edelman added a pair. Jackson Pendle had an and one situation to where he's able to get 3 points. And so the halftime score we saw was 44-33. Coming out into the third quarter, the tone and the pacing was really set. It was an 11-point margin that Rock Creek had the lead by, but the pacing and the tone was really set by the play of Cy Thomas and Eudora. He came out, hit the first possession of the second half for Eudora off a huge three-pointer. Then he hit another three-pointer. Then he hit another three-pointer. So he was able to contribute 9 points off three-pointers in the third quarter.
Well, and you can tell that this Eudora team really feeds off of Cy Thomas's game. And not to mention, he really needed to step up in that third quarter because his teammates had been in foul trouble on the bench. His fellow starters, they needed somebody to step up and really perform in that third quarter with some of those guys coming off the bench cold. So Cy Thomas's step up in those moments, you could tell that some of those role players were feeding off of him. They started knocking down threes too. So that was a really impressive second half there for Cy Thomas.
Absolutely. As tonight's postgame show on Backroads Broadcasting is powered by Rampage Academy and sponsored by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. From expert orthopedic care and sports medicine treatments, trust the specialists who help athletes and active families recover and return to what they love. Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, the greatest comebacks begin here. So kind of a quiet third quarter for Rock Creek. There was a big three by Gavin Rosa. It was his first field goal since early in the first quarter. Porter Gill had 2 more, and Hudson Edelman had 2 more. So it was just a grand total of 7 points in the third quarter for Rock Creek. As we did see them, it was 51-44 at the end of the third quarter, and then moved into the fourth quarter. That's where Rock Creek played Rock Creek basketball. They were able to turn on the Jets and advance.
Absolutely. And so you got to give Gavin Rosa some credit here tonight. He did start off slow, but something Eudora clearly was doing. They were face guarding. They were trying to prevent him from getting the ball in general, just eliminating the opportunity to even pass him the ball. And I think that's where opportunities for guys like Ethan Tonzer and those others come available. And that's just that team approach. They feed into that.
Yes.
Like, you want to take away our number one scorer. Well, guess what? Here's our number 2, 3, and 4 scorers, and we're all pretty balanced team. So we can attack you in 5, 6, 7 different ways. You just got to pick your poison.
You know, I saw it. I didn't make it to many practices, but I did make my way to a practice a couple practices over the last couple weeks, and watching those players in practice, just when they're just messing around, the cuts that they're making, the passes that they're completing. You used to coach these guys in middle school, these seniors. You were their middle school coach, and you coached them into high school, so you're familiar with the chemistry that they have. Can you talk about the team chemistry that this Rock Creek Mustangs roster has been able to put together towards each other?
Yeah, so several of these guys have played summer ball. They've played club ball with each other. And so it's really just a matter of they've spent not just tons of time together. Most high school kids do, but tons of time together on the court. They're not just playing basketball during basketball season. They're playing summer basketball. Some of them are playing fall. Some of them are playing spring basketball. They're going to occasional tournaments. And so they've had a lot of experience. These guys also, they want to win, and they care about being great. And so I know even in middle school, the Martini boys were inviting their fellow teammates to come to after-hour shoot-arounds. Just, hey, let's go get 300 three-point shots up. Let's work on post moves. Let's do free throws, all these different kinds of things. They work on ball handling. And so that chemistry really started early. They have worked just as a team in every facet of life in general, and that really shows on the court.
Absolutely. As Rock Creek moves to 26-0, they get it done tonight, the number 1 seed in Class 4A, taking care of business over the 8 seed. The final score of 80-67 as the post-game show presented by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center rolls on. In your opinion, as we see Coach Justin Smith making his way all the way up these stairs, he's making himself high atop the pizza oven here at Tony's Pizza Event Center. How much do you think the loss last year in the state championship game has motivated this team for this season?
Well, I think Justin could definitely talk to you about that, but I can tell you for a fact, knowing the competitors that they are, that Coach Smith is, I guarantee you that loss is feeding into this tournament and just fueling this iconic run that they've had this season.
Absolutely. As the post-game show presented by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center rolls on, the greatest comebacks begin here. We are joined high in the crow's nest. Normally it's courtside, but
That's a good look, though.
we're high atop the pizza oven, my friends.
It is.
The Tony's Pizza Event Center. Coach Justin Smith, my friends, I have to give you that. For starters, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thanks.
A state tournament quarterfinal win, and you survive and you advance to play another game.
Yeah. And the thing is that, like, if you don't know Eudora and you don't know their kids and you don't know kind of the record, you're like, well, that was expected. They have 3 of the best players in the state, and I know I said that about Miege as well, but 4, 1, and 24 are as good as they get. So I thought we did a really good job on 4 and 24. One's hard to keep in front, and we struggled guarding him at times, but I thought other than that, we did a pretty good job guarding. But it's a really good team, and, like, again, if you look at their schedule, it's been the losses they've had have been really close, and by one or a couple points. And I know when we played them earlier this year, we looked at ourselves as coaching staff and said we don't want to see them later. And then lo and behold, we saw them again. So I was proud of the effort of the kids. I thought we came out quick, and that was big.
Absolutely. Well, going back to the Flurry on Flush, it's kind of fun to play those preseason tournaments to see teams such as a Eudora, a Bueller, a Hayes, and then watch the season roll on. As you were able to come in here tonight, once again, it's hard to beat a team once in a season, beat them twice. There's, the girls beat Chapman 3 times last night. But to talk about how your players have developed throughout the season alongside some of the best teams in the state of Kansas and still able to put together a pretty nice win.
Yeah, and it's been good on the development aspect of it. I talked about it last week. Ethan Tonser's been a man.
Yes.
I mean, over the last couple weeks, and the other ones have continued to get better as well. They did a good job taking away Gavin for the most part tonight. He got loose a couple times. He had a huge 3 in the fourth quarter. But those kids have just grown and gotten better and kind of developed more into their role and doing things more, defensively and rebounding. And I was really upset the way we rebounded early, and we've kind of figured that out later. But yeah, they continue to grow but get better, and that's what you want.
Number 4, Ryan Osborne for Eudora, one of those players that you had talked about. Had started off pretty hot this game. I mean, they were like, is he going to be setting the pace, getting all the rebounds, being pretty tough down low, being at 6'6", taller than every player on this Mustangs roster. But they were able to get him into foul trouble kind of a bit early and took him out of the game, making him mostly ineffective from the first half on. Yeah,
and I talked a lot about, I was on them, especially first quarter, about pace of play and getting up and down, because I really thought they were struggling guarding us, especially when we were playing at the speed that we want to play at. I mean, there was a couple times they had kids asked to come out, and it wasn't just because we were pressing them, it's because we were running. And so I was on them a lot about that, and when you do that, you get tired and you foul when you're not supposed to. And so I thought we did a good job taking them to the rim. We started boxing them out a little bit, which got them a couple fouls. And, yeah, anytime that you get one of those 3 out, it's a big help.
Absolutely. And speaking of the other 3 out that you talked about, so Cash Schneider, number 24, held to 1 field goal in the game.
Yeah, we just kept fouling him. That was fun.
Yeah. He went up, made some free throws for sure, but just 1 field goal on the game, so he was largely ineffective. But that was it goes back to defense. So the average so far on the season, 71 points for the offense, holding defense to 40 points per game, a little bit above the season average for defense, a little bit above season average for offense. So all in all, pretty good game on both sides of the floor for you guys.
Yeah, and the last week, I didn't think we were very good on offense against Lewisburg, and obviously not great against the offense against Miege. And I was on a couple of them about we need to be better offensively this week, and they stepped up to the challenge and were really good. Anytime you score 80, especially in a state game and a game that's, is high tempo up, it makes it to where that makes it hard to guard, and it's good for you.
So talk to us. I'd asked Logan his opinion on this, and he thought you'd speak on it better. How motivated has this team been? I mean, it's probably an undoubtable question, but after last year losing the state championship game, to come back, to come out with another campaign, to have that goal to win state, how motivating has that been for this team all season long?
So that's the least excited locker room on a first-round state win I've ever seen. And it's not because, they're not excited to win. They are. I mean, they're goal-oriented. They are, we talked about before the game that was the same locker room we sat in last year after we lost to McPherson. And so that's got to be something that burns in you and be ready to go. And they're very motivated. That's what they talk about. We talk about one game at a time, but they know there's 2 left. And we've got to make sure, tomorrow's a rough schedule. We're figuring it out. But we got to make sure we're prepared and ready to go for Friday.
Absolutely. As it's one and done here from the Tony's Pizza Event Center. The new formatting for high school basketball this year is a little bit different, kind of neat.
Yeah.
Not too far from home tonight, and last night we weren't. But both of our teams survive in advance, make it to the semifinals rounds, where we know that we'll play either the winner of Hugoton or Andale Friday at 5:30. What's your early thoughts on that first game in Hutchinson Friday evening?
I honestly haven't watched much of it. I got guys for that. So I've had guys on it, making sure that we're ready to go and prepared going in tomorrow. I'll watch them tonight and then tomorrow morning. I'll watch the game as it goes on here in a little bit. Anytime you make state tournament, they're all going to be good. They're all going to be talented. They're all going to have kids that can really play. So especially at the 4A level. 4A level is ridiculous. So we've got to make sure that we're preparing tomorrow and making sure that we're focused on what we're doing scout-wise and get a game plan in. But, there's a reason we play in the flush tournament, or the flush. We're in a flush. There's a reason we play in the Thunder Classic to get us ready for these type of, state tournament level stuff. So I feel like we'll be ready.
Well, that goes back to goals, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm joined by Coach Justin Smith in the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center post-game show. The greatest comebacks begin here. It's been a season of goals. You won the Flurry on Flush. You won the Thunder Classic. You won the NCKL. You finished the season undefeated. You win Sub-State at home. You win the quarterfinals game, and you got 2 more rungs, my friend. You got semifinal coming up on Friday night and then 6:30 on Saturday nights. And, I mean, it's coming down to it.
It is. And we have great fans. We have a great community. We get great support. But I hope our fans and our community understand how special the next 3 days are going to be for our community and our kids, and how hard they've worked to put ourselves in that position. There's not it's never happened in Rock Creek to where that we're going to play a semifinal on boys and girls side tomorrow, starting tomorrow. And so I hope we have people. I understand it's 2.5 hours to come down, but we don't have school. I mean, I hope we have a bunch of support, because I'm going to tell you right now, both groups play better when we have big crowds. So I hope we have that type of support, and I know we will.
Hey, shout out to USD 323 for making the first day of spring break on Friday the week before now. So we don't got school on Friday. Y'all got no excuses.
Yep, that's true.
But if you can't make it, you got Backroads Broadcasting.
That's right.
We got 4 more games with you, and we'll be with you every step of the way, my friends. Super proud of you. It's been the honor of a lifetime to be able to call these games this season, and to get to know you and your players and your staff, and just be a part of this super special season that you have. So thank you.
Well, thank you for doing it, and I love the sport, and you guys do a good job. And so it's been fun. I hope we can keep it going.
All right, my friend. Well, we'll talk to you on Friday nights.
Take care.
Thank you for everything.
Yep.
Congratulations on a big win. Again, Rock Creek gets it done tonight. 80-67. Number 1 over number 8 as the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center postgame show continues. We'll bring Logan Miner back on, my friend. Logan, Justin Smith was just talking about. I love the comment how he said that the locker room tonight was the most non-reactive. I don't want to say dead, but the most non-reactive a locker room's ever been at a state tournament game, because they knew, for one, last year that this was the place that they lost the state championship game to McPherson. This was the place. They sat in that locker room last year and had to soak up that loss in the state tournament game last year. But also that they know that the season's not finished. They got 2 more to go before their ultimate goal.
Yeah, and I think that stoic nature is what you want out of your athletes. You don't want them to be satisfied You don't want them to show too much high, too much low. You want them to be ready to go for the next game. And so with such a quick turnaround, you've got a 2-day turnaround. They've got to get ready. They've got to start preparing tomorrow for their next game. So
absolutely. As once again, Rock Creek gets it done. 80-67 as we're on the post-game show presented by Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, 1600 Charles Place, right in the heart of Manhattan. If you have anything that happens to you, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center will take care of you. The greatest comebacks truly do begin here. Before we roll out for tonight's, before we leave the pizza oven, high atop the pizza oven. I love this arena, by the way. We have to sit it down to our high school senior, our sideline reporter, my main man, Mr. Xander Dick. Xander, where are you?
My back was hurting, and then, I just kind of sat down. I'm over here by one of the elevators.
You're over by one of the elevators?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, anyway, my friend, so we'd be remiss if we didn't bring you on. You were our student representative all season long, our student representative tonight. Standing front row, we saw you cheering pretty loud from the student section. What was it like to be in the student section tonight, to watch these boys get a state championship game win?
It's pretty exciting. You don't get to do this I don't get to do this very often, and it's pretty exciting to watch these boys and girls from yesterday at the same time, and it's also pretty ironic. I don't know if I said this, but first time they played Eudora, they beat them by 7. For them to come in here and then play them again and beat them by 13, that was a pretty significant thing for Rock Creek, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked about it all season long. You know, we've had a lot of opponents to where we've had to play them twice. Abilene had to play them twice. Chapman had to play them twice. Had to play all the NCKL teams had to come out and play them twice. And they come out twice tonight, take care of business against Eudora. And so, yeah, you hit the nail right on the head as far as taking care of business and continuing March. So now, silly question, but you're going to be in Hutch both tomorrow and also Friday, right?
Yeah, and also Saturday, because the way the bracket works, no matter if the boys win or lose on Friday, they have to play on Saturday in either the third place tournament or the state championship. So, yeah, it'll be pretty busy the rest of the week.
You know for a fact, they ain't going to be losing, baby.
I know, we got to go all the way.
Yeah, going all the way. Well, Xander, you're the man. We can't thank you enough for your contributions all season long. We will catch you back on the mic all baseball season as well, and we'll be cheering for you pretty loudly as we watch you cross that stage come graduation in the month of May. But you're a great dude with a big heart, and we're so grateful for your contributions and for being our student representative and our sideline reporter for tonight and all season long.
Thank you, Tyler.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Mr. Xander Dick. He's been a part of our production all season long. He's been a catalyst. He's been fun, so we had to send it down to Xander before we got on out of here. Logan Miner, my friend, for the final time on the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center post-game show. 80-67, the Rock Creek boys team, the number 1 seed, got it done.
That's right, and it really came down to who I'm going to call Little Dirk. Ethan Tonzer gives me Dirk Nowitzki
I love it.
vibes, man. Little throwback. The young generation watching may not understand, but he has kind of similar movements. He's got a decent little fadeaway jump shot. Ethan Tonzer's impressive, and I had so much fun watching him play tonight. In my opinion, if we gave out an MVP award for every game, Ethan Tonzer would be that MVP tonight.
Yeah, he's been the most outstanding player for the month of March, for sure. He was a contributor throughout the season. You could make a case, honestly, for every player on this team for the entire season.
Oh, absolutely.
Postseason, though, Ethan Tonzer, I know we had that huge 3 by Gavin Rosa that's going to be remembered. I mean, this whole team, everything's going to be remembered with this. That 3 is going to live forever. But the contributions from Ethan Tonzer, not to single out anybody, not to single him out above anybody else, man, he has been playing exceptional. And him getting just he got those 9 points in the first quarter alone. Him getting those 9 points in the first quarter really stole a lot of momentum from Eudora when you could see them starting to get some momentum going to start the game.
Absolutely. He's shown up and shown out, as you said, all postseason. And I don't think it steals the show from the other players at all. I mean, everybody shows up. And that's, you alluded to the team chemistry earlier. None of these guys care who gets the credit. That's the joy of this Rock Creek team. They are all here. They just want to win. And they love it, and they have so much fun in doing that. And it's clear to see that on the court.
26 up, 26 down, 2 more to go before Rock Creek is the 2026 4A state champions, the ultimate prize. That's the goal. 26 up, just 2 more games left in the season. We are both guaranteed for the boys and girls 2 more games. We have 4 more games total from Backroads Broadcasting. We'll be with you along the way for every game because we had some really fine sponsors that have helped out. Big thank you to Frazee Development, Fox Home Innovations. Big shout out to Ryan DeWeese and the DeWeese family. Thank you to Shortstop, ISR, Wendy Rogers, Westy Fit Zone. Thank you to Charleston and Wilson, Farmers State Bank, Wamigo Auto. Thank you as well to Westy Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy and also ice cream shop. Thank you as well to Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center, Faith Furniture, Farmers State Bank, Ozone Roofing, and then also thank you to our individual contributors, to Carrie Smith and also Lisa Edelman. Dude, they Venmo'd us just to say, hey, we want to see this game going. We need to make it to state. Like, that's awesome.
Those are MVP type plays.
Those are MVP. Yeah, you the real MVP. The real MVP indeed. Well, I think we need to get on out of here. And as the Hayes girls in Mound Ridge, is that right? Did we hear that right?
Mount Capone.
Oh, yeah, Mount Capon.
That's right.
Capon, Mount Carmel. It's a Wichita school. This is 5A. Yeah, Capon against Hayes. The girls are going to be coming up here. The next team up here at the Tony's Pizza Event Center, the artist formerly known as the Salina Bicentennial Center. And we're going to sneak on out of here. Big shout out to Xander Dick, our sideline reporter. Thank you as well to Nathaniel Bortnick, one of our camera operators. Shout out to Dylan Nelson. Thank you to Chevy Brock. Thank you to Owen Dye, our statistician extraordinaire, my nephew right here just hanging out. Big thank you to Cody Lyman, Cody Roach, our executive producers, executive directors. You guys put in a lot of time for these games. They're the owners of Backroads Broadcasting. If you ever want to advertise, BRBC at live.com. Oh, I butchered that, bro. I butchered that bad. Just look us up on Facebook, Backroads Broadcasting. We'll see ya tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Hutchinson, Kansas. The girls are going to be taking on Bishop Miege, 5:30 Friday night for the boys against the winner of Hugoton and Andale. We'll see you tomorrow. We got more state basketball coming up. Sleep tight tonight. Rock Creek Nation, you guys are winners no matter what. For
Go
Logan,
Stangs, baby.
Yeah, go Stangs, baby. For Logan Miner, I'm Tyler Jackson. Rock Creek gets it done. We'll see you this week. We have to go, but we'll BRB. Go Stangs.
Beating the buzzer like this is my time.